Get ready for high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes on the Big Z Sports Network. Heard right here on WJER Radio, online at WJER.com, and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game include the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored by Williams Floor Covering, Sugar Valley Meats, and Wood Electric. The First Federal Community Bank football forecast. The Commercial and Savings Bank, keys to the game. The Wendy's starting lineup. The National Anthem, sponsored by VFW Post 1445. The A&D Coin Mary Zeifer's Pizza Coin Toss. Play-by-play coverage brought to you by Hanhart Insurance. The Tuscarawas County YMCA Kickoff. Make the Call, sponsored by McInturf Realty. The Pam's Posies Performance Play. The Modern Menswear Halftime Report. The Kemp Insurance Stat Report. The Game and Scoring Summary, sponsored by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. The Pets Place Red Zone. The Country Club Rehabilitation Campus Sideline Report. The Kent State Tuscarawas Scoreboard Update. The Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. The Smith Dairy Bueller's Power Up. The Cartoons and Accessories In-Game Score Update. And the Subway Player of the Game. Other sponsors include Hennis Care Center, Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, Connolly Hillier & Welch Title Services, Solid Rock Photos, McDonald's, Cox Insurance and Financial Services, Yoder's Hometown Market, Omni Fiber, Stutzman's Lawn and Garden, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kua Refinishing, Troyer's Trail Bologna, and Henry Heating, Cooling and Plumbing. Now get ready for live play-by-play action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes on the Big Z Sports Network here on WJER. Here are your announcers, Bill Hammerstrom and Travis McClelland, with sideline reporter Jason Hall.
Thank you for listening to WJER and Big Z's coverage of high school football playoffs. We are at Warrior Stadium in Carrollton, Ohio for this third-round matchup in Division III, Region 11. It's the Sweet 16. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes, the 11 seed at 9-3 on the season, take on the Stubenville Big Red at 12-0, the number 2 seed in this bracket. Bill Hammerstrom and Travis McClelland inside the Republic Bank Mortgage Mobile Studio. Travis, big task for the Tornadoes. They're coming off an outstanding win, 37-35, with a field goal in the final 30 seconds to beat Tri-Valley. 2 upsets so far for the Crimson Tornadoes in this tournament, but it's going to be a big task to beat a Steubenville team that beat them 42-7 earlier this season.
Yeah, and I'll steal something from Coach Ift. They're playing with house money, and, no one expected them to win against a one-loss Granville team and then go against the undefeated Tri-Valley team, get down 21-0, battle back to kick a game winner with 25 seconds to go to win. And so they're currently shocking the football world, and they're hoping to do so tonight. Talked to some Steubenville coaches. They're as healthy as they've been all year, so they're coming in healthy. Dover the opposite of that, but, a wounded animal fights the hardest, so the Tornadoes are certainly the betting underdog, but don't ever count out the Crimson Tornadoes.
Yeah, don't count them out last week in that outstanding victory. Just a great high school football game. You can still watch that one. It is online on the WJER YouTube channel and at WJER.com/videos. And thank you for joining us this week. Again, we are live streaming this game. If you're listening on the radio, you can turn on your YouTube, or you go to WJER.com and you can watch this game. We'll have a live stream of it, and when it's over, we'll take you back to the Big Z Sports crew. They'll wrap up all the action from tonight on the radio. Well, again, Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClelland, we are your Hanhart Insurance play-by-play team. They are announcing some of these starters here, but we have a lot more to go in our pregame. Bring you the starters by Wendy's. We'll also have the officials for tonight's game, the coin toss, the national anthem, the YMCA kickoff, and the keys to the game. But first, it is Coach's Corner. Earlier in the week, I talked to Dover head coach Dan Ift, and that conversation will be next. Stick with us here on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and the Home Run Ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today. And be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
Life is full of milestones: getting married, purchasing a vehicle, having children, buying a home, opening a business, planning for retirement. The list goes on, and you can enjoy these special moments even more knowing you're covered by the Hanhart Insurance Agency. Life, auto, home, disability, business, they have plans to protect you throughout all your milestones. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, a trusted name in insurance for more than 100 years.
Are you ready for a breath of fresh air? Simpson Salute Heating and Air is here to revolutionize the way you experience comfort. With years of dedicated service, Simpson Salute is not just about fixing your heating and cooling systems. They're about earning your respect. Their team of certified professionals work tirelessly, ensuring your home is the perfect temperature, no matter the season. Call them today and feel the difference dedication makes. Simpson Salute Heating and Air, working hard to earn your respect.
We love our pets, accidents and messes included, and Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love them even more with protection from everyday messes and odors. Shaw Pet Perfect Flooring from Williams Floor Covering features built-in protection from stains, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect, designed for you, perfect for your pet. Right now, save $2 a yard on Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect styles only at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
It's the Coach's Corner Show, a production of WJER and Big Z Sports, in partnership with Williams Floor Covering, Sugar Valley Meats, Wood Electric, and Smartway Communications. And now, here is your host, Bill Hammerstrom, with Coach Dan Ift.
Bill Hammerstrom here for WJER Sports and Big Z Sports, getting ready for Week 13 of the Iowa High School football season, Round 3 of the playoffs, and I'm with Dover head coach Dan Ift, getting ready for the Stubenville Big Red. Coach, I'm going to steal a line for you from last week. We shouldn't even be here. Yeah. Your team is in Week 3 of the playoffs. You were down 21-0 to Tri-Valley last week. It looked dire. Do you have an explanation yet for what happened after that?
Not really. I mean, you do, but a lot of it's coach speak, so to speak. But it's just effort and attitude. These kids have refused to quit. At some point during the season, they just flipped the script a little bit and said, we're not afraid to lose, we're not afraid to win, and we're just going to keep playing till the whistle blows. And that was a real indicator of if you believe in yourself, you believe in your teammates, you have the attitude, and you give outstanding effort, sometimes good things happen to you. And that's kind of what happened. Was there a moment during that 37-35 win over Tri-Valley that you were down, but you saw that your team was resilient and that they were making a move? Yeah, I told the guys on the phone later in the third quarter, and I said, I don't care what happens in this game. I'm proud of these kids. They're fighting a huge football team with tremendous athletes. They had 6'5" receivers on 5'7" quarters, and our kids are battling them tooth and nail. We're, like you said, we've got guys playing with casts and things of that nature, but nobody wants to come out. Jack got leveled on a play. Jack Judkins got back up. You okay? I'm going back in. It was one of those things. Talon Patton had a poke in the eyes swelling up. I'm playing. I'm not coming out. And it was just that type of thing. I'm just so proud of their fight. I want to talk about quarterback Jack Judkins a little bit. Counted for 5 touchdowns, 2 passing, 3 on the ground. And you mentioned how big they are. He's about 5'7", 5'8" quarterback. Can you talk about his toughness and what he was able to show you in that game? He's tough as nails. I mean, he's a tremendous competitor. He wants to win in everything he does. Like I said, he's not afraid to fail. He's not afraid to succeed. So he's going to try to do his darndest, to overcome whatever. He shows an uncanny ability to feel the rush, step up in the pocket when he needs to, go back when he needs to, buy time, and then his eyes never leave downfield. He's always looking for the receiver, and if he doesn't find him, either throw it away or run it. But more times than not, he has found the receiver open for a key first down or what have you.
And now you're in the Sweet 16 in Division III of the Steubenville Big Red. Played them earlier this year, kind of a similar second quarter in that game to the one you just had in the first quarter. Have you seen growth in your team that gives you belief that they can overcome something like that?
Yeah, I have, and obviously you see growth in Big Red as well on film. But we had a really nice first quarter in that first game, and then we had a couple of things go bad for us right away, and it's kind of snowballed on us. Hopefully we can do a much better account, give a much better account of ourselves this time. I don't know what will happen. Like I said, we're not afraid to lose. We're not afraid to win. We're going to go for it and play hard for 4 quarters or longer if need be. So hopefully we get it to a point where in the fourth quarter we've got an opportunity.
Now there's going to be a lot of talk among people about the coaches involved, because you started in Dover in 1994 and Rito Sakach started in like 1983. You get to be the young man this time, but you guys are both Hall of Famers. A lot of history between you. Are there similarities between you? Are you guys friends, or what's the relationship like?
Yeah, I mean, we started off as just we didn't know each other type of thing, and I served on the board, the Ohio High School Football Coaches Board with him, got to know him a little bit. But I think most importantly, I think our kids gained their respect for the way we play, the way we carry our program, the respect we have for the way, their kids play. And I said Big Red meets rare. You don't get it very often. So, I mean, you get an opportunity. You understand that it's a blue blood program. They've won numerous state championships. They're used to winning, and their kids play right to the whistle. They're not going to. There's going to be no quit in their kids at all. So there can't be any quit in our kids. So a lot of respect on both sides.
Now you've won on the road at Granville. You've won on the road at Tri-Valley. This is a neutral site, Carrollton, but does it really matter to your team anymore?
No.
Where they play?
No, we just pick up and go. So that's kind of the way it is. We're used to it now. It's not that long of a trip, maybe 45-minute trip. And the last couple of weeks we've gone an hour and a half and an hour. So this is the shortest of the 3 trips.
All right, Coach Dan Ift of the Crimson Tornadoes getting set to take on the Stubenville Big Red. For WJER Sports and Big Z Sports, I'm Bill Hammerstrom.
This has been the Coach's Corner Show, a production of WJER and Big Z Sports, in partnership with Williams Floor Covering, Sugar Valley Meats, Wood Electric, and Smartway Communications. Big Z Sports and WJER, the combined sports voices of the Valley.
Welcome home to the serenity and the hospitality of the Hennes Care Center in Dover and in Bolivar. Since 1947, 4 generations of the Hennes family have stood as leaders in the area with up-to-date facilities and caring, compassionate staff. With the care, safety, and happiness of every resident in mind, Hennes Care Center is a home filled with love, laughter, and amenities like chef-prepared meals, rehabilitation services, and social activities. To learn more, visit them online at hennescarecenter.com.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540, NMLS ID 62411, an equal housing lender.
If you're looking to make someone smile or brighten a day, call the floral experts at Pam's Posies. Pam's delivers beautiful, fresh bouquets daily for any occasion. Visit Pam's on the Boulevard across from the hospital. You can grab and go unique designs from their large 15-foot cooler. They also have houseplants, gifts, seasonal decor, boutique items, and so much more. Get unique designs with beauty and elegance every time at Pam'sPosies.com. That's Pam'sPosies.com.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
McIntyre Realty is giving away a state-of-the-art 50-inch smart TV, and it could be yours. Hi, this is Jan McIntyre. Imagine enhancing your home entertainment experience with this fantastic prize. Entering is easy. Just go to McIntyreRealty.net. The lucky winner will be announced from Quaker Stadium on the morning of the Dover New Philadelphia game, October 25th, live on WJER Radio. Don't miss out on the 2024 McIntyre Realty TV giveaway. Enter today at McIntyreRealty.net. And when you are looking for a new home for that new TV, make the call.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure, you know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna, 5 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store and check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
We are back at Warrior Stadium in Carrollton for this Division III Region 11 Sweet 16 matchup between the Dover Crimson Tornadoes and the Steubenville Big Red. The second time these two teams have met this season. Did not go Dover's way earlier in the season. They dominated the first quarter, drove the ball. Scoreless, though, after one. Travis, that second quarter was 30-0 in favor of Steubenville. Dover was not able to dig themselves out of that hole. Now, they have grown a bit since then. We saw last week that they, have the fortitude now to dig themselves out of a hole. They were down 21-0, and they came back.
Yeah, in that second quarter down Stubenville, Dover took the football, Bill, and they took up a lot of the first quarter, if not most of the first quarter, driving the football. And then in second quarter, what everything bad could happen did happen to the Tornadoes. The fumble that got returned for a touchdown, the quarterback got hit and coughed up the ball, an interception, and Steubenville scored on one play, and after that it was KD bar the door. So, you alluded to the 21-0 comeback. The Tornadoes know that they can get behind, but I'd like to see the Tornadoes score first and play from in front tonight.
So we'll have the keys to the game coming up. Let's talk about this historic matchup, though, because these are two storied programs. Sure. This is the 30th meeting between the two of them. Steubenville has the edge big time, 22-6-2.
Yeah,
I believe is that. 6 wins. You had a little tidbit about that.
Yeah, I did. And so of the 6 wins, 2 of them have come in the playoffs. One in Death Valley, as a matter of fact. In 2010, we were the 8th seed, went down there and beat them as the first seed on a 4th down stop down there in Death Valley. And then in 2020, Dover beat Talmadge and went down to their place and took care of business. That was a fun tip sent to me this week by a friend. But, Danif's record is not sparkling against the Big Red as it is against everybody else, but all the games have been extremely good other than this regular season was kind of spread out, but all the games are tight. It's hard hitting. It's a competitive football game, so we should see 2 similar programs go at it tonight.
Now, Steubenville's expectations at the beginning of the season, after being a state semifinalist a year ago, this is not as far as they expect to go. With an undefeated season, 12-0 during the regular season, they went 10-0, but one of those games didn't count towards OHSAA.
That's right.
Because Steubenville played 5 teams from Ohio, 5 teams from Canada, New York, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia.
Everywhere else, right?
Can you believe this coaching matchup, too? Dan Ifton, his 30th year with Dover. He's an Ohio Football Coaches Association Hall of Famer. 30 years, 247 wins. Usually he is the veteran coach on the sidelines. This time, Reno Sokoch on the other side. 41 seasons with the Steubenville Big Red. Winningest coach in OHSAA history, Bill, with 437.
I'm 44. Coach Sokoch has coached 41 years.
So you were a toddler.
I was, yeah.
He is in the National High School Football Hall of Fame. He was just inducted this year.
He's the OHSAA's winning coach and in the National, so he's racking up accolades as well.
So you've coached alongside Dan. If you've coached on the opposite sideline from Reno Sockotch.
Yep.
What can you say about those two legends?
Well, what they do between the lines is incredible with what they do. And, you stack up that many wins. One, everyone talks about the years, but you got to be pretty good or they go looking for another coach. So, both have won at a high clip, and I believe it's in the high 70% of their games. So 7+ out of 10 times they're winning the football game. And you talked about Stubenville going late into the season last year. They lost to Alder in the state semis last year. So, they're looking to get back there. They are undefeated, but back to the both coaches. They're both legendary, and there's probably more wins on this field than maybe in the rest of the playoffs combined.
All right, before we get to our keys to the game, we'll join Jason Hall for some of those. Let's give you your First Federal Community Bank football forecast brought to you by First Federal Community Bank. Well, it's cold today. It's about 48 degrees. It's going to be about 46 degrees by the time this game's over. There is a bit of a breeze blowing across the field from far side to near side. The flags on the goalposts are moving in that breeze, so it could affect maybe some long field goal attempts or deep passes. But it's cold and breezy here in Carrollton. And that is your First Federal Community Bank football forecast. Forecast your financial future with First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Member FDIC. All right, time for your keys to the game. Brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank with locations in New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, Bolivar, and Janadenhutton. To start with our keys to the game for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes as they take on the Steubenville Big Red, we'll check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Hall.
Well, Bill, I think I can hear you. If you're looking for one of my keys, it's just going to be don't beat yourself. Stay in the game. Last time they played, Dover kind of beat themselves, turned the ball over, and got behind by a big deficit. Tonight, play solid on both sides of the ball. Don't beat yourself.
All right, Jason Hall, our sideline reporter. That is brought to you by Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, featuring amenities including 2 restaurants, an outdoor courtyard, and much more. Schedule a tour today online at countryclubretirementcampus.com. So those are Jason Hall's keys to the game. Travis McClellan joins me. Travis, what are your keys to the game for Dover against Steubenville?
I think Dover's going to have to start fast. I think they're going to have to play from front and put those long scoring drives together and keep Steubenville's offense on the sideline. And defensively, they're going to have to tackle. No broken plays, no missed tackles. They're going to have to shore up that run. It's called the Steubenville stretch, counter gap. They're going to see a lot of that. They got to tackle the football tonight.
All right, keys to the game brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. You're invited into a network of relationships that contribute to the well-being of our community. Learn more at csb1.com. If you're watching online at WJER.com or on our YouTube channel, you can see the captains are heading out to the field for the coin toss. We'll go to sideline reporter Jason Hall once again for that coin toss report. That's coming up. Thank you for joining us on your sports voice of the Valley.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Chris Delatorre at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than just hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, our team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
It's time to level up your service with Omni Fiber's 100% fiber internet. We're expanding our network to connect more communities to the power of fiber. Enjoy premium Wi-Fi, free installation, speeds up to 2 gig, and our 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit omnifiber.com/radio to learn more. Welcome to the Fiber Hub.
At Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital, world-class care is close to you, with multiple locations ready to provide the care you need in Tuscarawas County. Our dedicated team offers a wide range of specialty and surgical care, from orthopedics and sports medicine to urology and women's health. Cleveland Clinic is investing in your community with innovative technology and a growing network of specialists to meet your unique healthcare needs. For every patient, for every care in the world. To learn more, visit unionhospital.org.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Yeah, whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Back at Warrior Stadium in Carrollton, Ohio, the Dover Crimson Tornadoes getting set to take on the Steubenville Big Red. While we were gone, they flipped the coin, and our coin toss report is brought to you by A&E Coin. Sideline reporter Jason Hall always brings us our coin toss report. Jason, who won the toss today?
Steubenville Big Red won the toss tonight and deferred to the second half, so we're going to see if Dover's offense can come out, put points on the board right off the bat.
All right, sideline reporter Jason Hall. Travis, we were just talking during the break that last time these two teams met, Dover won the toss.
Yeah, Dover won the toss last time and took the ball and really controlled the first quarter clock and ended up with no points. But, so hopefully the Dover offense can put one on the board here early for the Tornadoes and really get them rolling early. And like my key to the game, play from the front, and that would be great for the Tornado confidence.
All right, tonight's coin toss brought to you by A&E Coin. Always pay top dollar for gold, silver, jewelry, and coins. That's what they do at A&E Coin. It's on the corner of 4th Street and Worcester Avenue in Dover, owned and operated by Andy Gintz. A&E Coin, the largest small shop in the valley. Leading that coin toss today were the officials for tonight's game. They're here to make the call. Our referee is Sam Jones. Line judge is Daniel Doughton. Center judge is Scott Welker. Your umpire is Peter Tamburello. Your head linesman is Lance Rice. And your back judge is Joseph Maniaci. And those are the officials for tonight's game. The guys who make the call, brought to you by Mac and Turf Realty. When thinking of buying or selling a home, make the call to macandturfrealty.net. All right, we're getting ready for the kickoff here in Carrollton, Warrior Stadium. Steubenville Marching Band is out on the field getting set to play the national anthem, so we will bring that to you coming up after a word from our sponsors. Thanks for listening on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Mark from Yoder's Hometown Market. Keep your kids fueled and ready for their after-school activities with wholesome, nourishing food from Yoder's. Whether you're rushing to sports practice or other events, we've got you covered with sandwiches, meat and cheese trays, snack mixes, chips, and drinks. Let us make the after-school scramble a thing of the past. At Yoder's, we believe in shopping local and supporting our community. Visit us on North Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover and sign up for weekly specials at yodershometownmarket.com.
Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services can assist property owners with navigating the real estate sale and closing process and sale-by-owner transactions, including home sales and vacant ground sales. The staff at Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services prepares purchase agreements and transfer deeds in sale-by-owner situations. Give Office Manager Renee Beam a call at 330-602-1800 to discuss your sale-by-owner matter.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call, 330-795-0334.
Need top quality auto body and collision repairs? Kewer Refinishing in Dover has you covered. For over 75 years, they've delivered exceptional unibody and frame repair, bodywork, painting, detailing, and glass replacement. They specialize in repairing cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all backed by a 100% guarantee on bodywork and painting. Committed to unparalleled service and quality, Kewer Refinishing is your trusted choice. Visit them at 435 Race Street in Dover or online at KewerAutobody.net. Call or stop in for a free estimate today.
Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing knows that clean, comfortable, and efficient homes and businesses create the backbone of our community. By providing the best quality service and support, we help build the businesses that keep our community running and ensure the homes you return to each day are energy efficient, safe, and comfortable. Contact Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing for your residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and plumbing services. Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, a Bryant Factory authorized dealer and your partner to live and work comfortably.
24/7 has arrived at the Y. Join today and have your Y on your time. With a 24/7 fitness center now available for adult members, you can add the Y into your schedule anytime. Members enjoy free fitness classes like yoga, spinning, cardio, strength training, drumming for fitness, Zumba, LaBlast, water aerobics, Glide Fit paddleboard, plus free babysitting. And don't forget, the Y also has adult steam rooms, saunas, and a whirlpool. Visit TuskYMCA.org for more details or stop by the Y today.
Mary Zeifer's Pizza has been a local staple since 1953 with their authentic Italian cuisine created from recipes from Mary Zeifer herself. Their famous pizza featuring orange cheese is always a hit, and their subs, sandwiches, pasta, and desserts will leave your family satisfied with full bellies. When you stop at Mary Zeifer's Pizza in Dover, be sure to snap a picture in front of the pizza wings painted on the side of the building to share on social media. Mary Zeifer's Pizza, open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. on West 4th Street in Dover.
Dr. Nathan Springer, this area's orthodontic specialist, is accepting new patients. Dr. Springer's dedicated team of professionals is committed to creating beautiful, confident smiles with braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Choose from a wide variety of treatment options, ranging from traditional, time-proven appliances to the latest innovative orthodontic advancements. Join Dr. Nathan Springer's Winning Smile team today. 107 Ray Avenue in New Philadelphia, just 2 blocks from New Philadelphia High School.
Let Sugar Valley Meats help you get ready for the game with all your tailgate favorites. Their retail store features the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive, turn right and go a quarter of a mile, celebrating over 30 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats.
We are back in the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio at Warrior Stadium in Carrollton, Ohio. The Stubenville Marching Band is on the field. That is your national anthem, presented today by the veterans of foreign wars post 1445 in New Philadelphia. They're proud of the scholarships they award to local students, as well as their food pantry and their veteran support program, which provides assistance with rent and utilities to area veterans. To learn more, call VFW post 1445 at 330-343-5987. Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan getting ready for kickoff here today as the Crimson Tornadoes are the 11 seed, coming in with 2 upset victories against Steubenville, which has rolled through opponents. They have had double-digit victories all throughout the season. Last time they only won by single digits was against New Philadelphia. I think that was back in August or September. So it's been a long time since they've really been challenged.
Yeah, that is a long time. So hopefully Dover can drag them out the deep waters, Bill, and then put them in unfamiliar territory. If Dover can keep it tight in the fourth quarter, the way those boys' confidence are and how they've been winning, I like the Tornado chances.
So calling a Stubenville game is difficult because they use all of their roster. Last time they played, 8 different players ran the ball for Steubenville. 8 different players caught passes for Steubenville. I guess the one constant with the Steubenville Big Red is their quarterback, Aiden Davis, who's having a pretty good season. He completes 75% of his passes, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1,952 yards passing. But really, that's not a whole lot when you compare it, maybe 1,000 yards less than what Jack Judkins is doing for Dover. They are a running team.
Sure, and they are a running team, and they call it the Steubenville stretch for a reason. They run toss, they run stretch, they run counter gap, and another factor in that is when they're winning that big, he's probably not playing in much of the fourth quarter, if any. In the playoffs so far, they've won 47-7 and 35-14, so he's probably taking the night off late in the fourth quarter.
Now, Jalen Minifield is their big running back. He has 940 yards on the season, averages 8 yards a carry, 12 touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdowns. He scored 2 touchdowns against Dover, including that receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
And Aiden Davis against Dover the first time threw a couple of touchdown passes, but they weren't really needed a whole lot in the second half.
No, he did throw one early in the second quarter to Brody Suckosh there on a seam route right up the hash from the tight end spot. Got behind the safety and scored a big touchdown there during their rally. So they can throw it. Davis is very athletic and he can throw the football. But Coach Reno's going to run the football. That's what they do. And in November you got to run to win.
You mentioned Brody Sokoch. He's a senior. He's a receiver. You talked about his receiving, but he's also the Defensive Player of the Year in the East District. And this week I read that he signed with Purdue to be a wrestler. That's no joke, wrestling in the Big Ten.
That's your world. No, the Big Ten is incredible at wrestling. You got Penn State and Iowa and Ohio State and teams like that. Michigan's good in wrestling. So the Big Ten wrestling is up there with the upper echelon.
So Dover can expect Steubenville, led by Brody Sokoch and the rest of the crew, to be tough, to be mean, and they got to stand up to them.
They'll play to the echo of the whistle, and what they do inside the lines is formidable. And you got to be there to battle them for 48 minutes or more if need be, and you got to battle them 53 1/3 by 120, and that's the only way to hang with the Big Red. And I think the Tornadoes can come out and make it a battle, or lack of a better term, street fight, and then you got to be ready to play 48 minutes against these guys.
All right, we're about to bring you your Windy starting lineups, and we'll talk about some changes in those for Dover because of injuries. Once again, that's coming up on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Bueller's Fresh Foods, an employee-owned company, supports all the students involved in local sports. In remembrance of Doug Wills, Bueller's, along with their partners, the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Smith Dairy, are providing chocolate milk to players after the game. It's packed with carbohydrates, protein, fluids to rehydrate, and vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. If you'd like to join the Bueller's family, please stop by your local store or go to Buellers.com and click on Careers.
When you think flowers for all your special occasions, think Pam's Posies on the Boulevard, across from the hospital. Pam's makes birthdays, anniversaries, and your special moments so much brighter because flowers lift spirits and deliver smiles. For unique designs with style, beauty, and elegance every time, shop local, shop quality, shop Pam's Posies on the Boulevard. Online at pamsposies.com. That's pamsposies.com.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan inside the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. Time for your Wendy's starting lineup where their recipe is quality. Let's start with the Dover defense. Dover will have some different starters in the offensive line. Travis McCollum has your defensive starters.
So Dover's coming out in their this year traditional 4-2-5 defense, 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 DBs. Tonight at left defensive end, number 53, Cam Nauer. He's a 6'2", 210-pound junior. At the right defensive end tonight for the Crimson Tornadoes, number 52, he's a senior, Colin Peoples. He's 5'9", and 190 pounds. The 2 men in the middle tonight, number 56, TJ Arnold. He's a 6'2", 250-pound senior. And number 55, Gavin Herman, the 5'11", 215-pound junior. The linebacking core tonight for the Tornadoes, number 32, Carson McGarry. He's a sophomore. He's 5'10", 155 pounds. And the senior, number 37, Talon Patton. He's 5'9", 180 pounds. The DBs tonight at the bench corner, number 15, Dante Clark. He's a freshman, 5'8", 155. At the field corner tonight, number 2, Caden Shy. He's the 5'8", 160-pound senior. The safeties tonight at weak safety, number 10, Liam Mast. He's a 5'9", 180-pound junior. At the strong safety tonight, number 8, Dalen Clark, the 5'8", 160-pound senior. And the free safety tonight for the Tornadoes, number 33, Cooper Canare. He's 6'1", 170, and he's also a freshman.
All right, that's your defensive starters for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. We'll go to the offensive starters, which are different today because of injuries in the lineup. But let's start with one of your receivers is Colin Bruno, a 6', 170-pound senior. He's 19 catches on the season, 334 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Across the offensive line, it's left tackle, number 56, TJ Arnold, 6'2", 250-pound junior. Left guard, number 73, Grant Smith, 5'10", 190-pound junior. Your center, number 53, Cameron Nauer, 6'2", 210 pounds, a junior. Right guard, number 54, Jack McKinnon. Was limping a little bit after last week's game, but we saw him out there. He looked like he was moving okay. He's at 6'4", 260. He's a senior. Right tackle, number 51, Brady Hart, 6'2", 200-pound junior. Now used to Caden Shy in the lineup. He's in the slot, number 2, 5'8", 160-pound senior. He has 732 receiving yards on the season with 6 touchdowns plus 3 rushing touchdowns. And you're used to quarterback Jack Judkins, number 4, 5'7", 180-pound junior, completing 66% of his passes on the season, 2,300 yards, 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's also rushed the ball for 400 yards with 3 touchdowns. Now here's where it changes a little bit. At your other split end position, it's number 6, Robbie Koppel. He's a 5'10", 170-pound junior, 3 catches on the season, 23 yards. He's filling in for Cale Oswald. And then at tailback today, it's going to be Dalen Clark, who's usually in the slot. He's filling in for Justice Hughes, who is also out of this game. Dalen Clark is a 5'8", 160-pound senior, 611 rushing yards on the season, 10 touchdowns, plus 414 yards receiving, and 4 more touchdowns. And then your other new starter is Dalen Clark's brother, Dante Clark. He'll be in the slot, number 15, a 5'8", 150-pound, 55-pound freshman, who so far this season has not seen a whole lot of time on offense, doesn't have any stats to report on it, but a couple of big losses for the offense, Travis.
Yeah, and again, I said it last week, Dover's a mash unit. They're without, if you count kids playing both ways, that'd be 10 starters on both sides of the football, so they are the walking wounded, and but you know what, next man up, and you got to keep battling.
Justice Hughes, of course, not playing today. Leads the team with over 1,100 total yards of offense and 16 touchdowns, so he'll be missed in the backfield. They'll be asking Dalen Clark to fill in for him. Now, he averages about 10 yards a carry. He's a capable back, but he is a busy guy on that field. He's on special teams. I think he's the leading tackler on defense.
And it's the domino effect, Bill. When you move one guy, it's not just fixing one position. Then you have to fill his, and that guy has to fill another one. So it's not just one guy in or out, and you're losing that production. It's also the domino effect there.
All right, so we'll be looking for Dalen Clark to have a big game for the Crimson Tornadoes. Those are that's your Wendy's starting lineup. Stop by at any of your local Wendy's following the game. Wendy's, where their recipe is quality. Again, we are just waiting for the start of this kickoff. It seems like clock ran out.
The clock did run out.
And the band is still on the field. Everybody looks like they're ready to go, so just about to get started here with your Tuscarawas County YMCA kickoff. The Y is here for our community, stronger in spirit, mind, and body. Stronger for you, stronger for us, stronger together. The Tusk YMCA now offers a 24/7 fitness center. Find your passion, find your Y. Visit the Y today on Monroe Street in Dover. And once again, the Stubenville Big Red won the coin toss. They have opted to defer, so Dover will receive the kickoff here to start the game. The pregame clock has wound down. The band is not done playing, though. Referees are on the field. Dover's getting ready to kick off. They're getting ready to receive. They have the crimson pants with the white shirt and the crimson helmets. Stubenville today is wearing their black pants and their red shirts, red helmets. We'll see who's back to receive for the Crimson Tornadoes. Usually it's a Dalen Clark and Justice Hughes. Caden Shy is now out there joining Dalen Clark for this kickoff. They'd love to get something on special teams. People have not been kicking to Dover's deep end this season, though, Travis.
No, they haven't. That's why they made the switch to bring Caden Shy up to the up back there. Tonight it's Colin Bruno, because they were squibbing and pooch kicking rather. You got Dante Clark here on the near side, and it looks like Kinnair on the far side there. So the Tornadoes, because Oswald usually plays that position, but he's out tonight, so fill in there as well on special teams.
All right, Stubenville getting set to kick off. The kicker for Big Red is Cole Bowers. He's a left-footed kicker. He's a junior.
He has a big leg, if I remember, from the game earlier in the season.
Hasn't attempted many field goals, but he's 3 of 3. Kicks it high in the air and into the end zone. Dover will take over at the 20-yard line. No doubt he has a big leg.
Yeah.
All right, Jack Judkins leads the offense onto the field. Last week he had 5 touchdowns. He accounted for all 5 of the touchdowns for the Crimson Tornadoes, 3 of them on the ground, 2 through the air. Display of toughness, too, because he went out there at the end of the first half, took a big hit, came back and led them to victory.
He sure did, yeah. He took a big hit, had to go out for a couple plays, and unfortunately during that time the Tornadoes turned it over, but he came back and led them to victory.
All right, we have an interesting formation out there, Travis.
Yeah, quads over here to the near side, twins to the far side.
He's only got 3 linemen in front of him. Judkins is going to roll out to the left. He's going to run the ball. He's going to get 5 yards, 10 yards. He's got a first down, 15. Is out to the 40, 45, and out to the 50-yard line. Big run of 30 yards on the first play of the game. With the tackle, Jalen Minifield.
Yeah, what happens with those gadget formations, Bill? We had a lineman out to the right, and that left a light box for Judkins. He hit the back of his foot and saw the light box, took off, and huge gain there by the junior quarterback.
Give him 31 on the play, crosses midfield into Steubenville territory. They'll be at the 49-yard line with the 1st and 10.
Coach If's showing a formation that he hadn't shown all year and caught the Big Red off guard there. They're out in the same formation. So 2 linemen here with the wide receiver here to the boundary.
Again, Judkins in shotgun. Runs a little bit of an option and gets a yard on the play.
Yeah, they're trying to spread out the Big Red defense horizontally there. Tried to run the option to Clark. The defensive end got upfield, so Judkins had no choice but to tuck it up and get what he can. Got a solid yard.
When Steubenville talks about getting healthy, they're talking about a couple of offensive linemen starting today that didn't start the last game. Ryan Bison, Ben Burgee. They're a couple of big guys, 230, 250 pounds in the middle, along with Noah West, the guy who made the hit on Judkins in their first meeting that jarred the ball loose. So tough defensive front for Steubenville. Again, 3 linemen in front of quarterback Jack Judkins. 2 more over here on the right. Judkins is going to throw. Looking deep downfield, doesn't see anybody. Throws it across the middle. It is complete. Nice gain on the play on a 2nd down.
Good protection there out of the Tornado offensive line. They gave Judkins plenty of time to find somebody 3rd and short here. But what they're doing is not only does Steubenville have to adjust to how they're lining up, it spreads out their defense, puts them in different positions, and they're taking advantage of Dover's speed going horizontally.
So Caden Shy with the reception for the Tornadoes. It's a gain of 6 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 at the Steubenville 42-yard line. This time, more traditional Dover look there with Judkins empty backfield, 5 offensive linemen in front of him. Judkins is going to run it up the middle. He's going to get a yard. He's going to be short of a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1 from about the 40-yard line.
They brought Clark in motion here, and that tells me with that play call that they're going to go for it on 4th down, Bill. But they brought Clark in motion, tried to move the linebackers, and then hit a quarterback draw up the right side A-gap between center and guard, and he picks up a yard. It's going to be 4th and a long 1.
So Dover has Talon Patton in the game. He's an H-back or tight end for them. Strong kid. Excellent blocker.
Huge
Judkins
play.
back. in shotgun.
Steubenville in a 30.
He's going to pooch punt it. He's going to get it down inside the 20, inside the 15, and it's going to be downed at about the 13-yard line. So when we come back, Steubenville has the ball, 1st and 10 on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Stutzman's Lawn and Landscape is your one-stop shop for all your fall decor needs, and it's taken over their garden center. Not only does Stutzman's have a large selection of mums, but their variety of fall garden and home decor will give your home or office the perfect look for the season. To see all they offer, stop by Stutzman's Lawn and Landscape, located 1138 Commercial Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia, or find Stutzman's Lawn and Landscape on Facebook.
Stubenville hands the ball off right up the middle. He's still going. He's going to get a first down on the play.
Number 7 on the carry, Jalen Minifield, their workhorse. Just straight ISO there. Gets up between left guard and left tackle and powers the football for a first down.
Colin Peoples with the tackle. 13 yards on the carry. Again, Minifield is their leading rusher on the season. Gavin Herman made the tackle on that play. Just a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, carrying out the fake there is Aiden Davis, but that was just a straight dive play right in between A-gap guard and center. Gavin Herman, the defensive tackle, the junior, makes the stop, but not before a 4-yard gain.
Second down and a long 6 from the Steubenville 30. Aiden Davis under center. He's going to throw it out quickly here. It's caught. Nice tackle on the play with the reception. Number 12, Will Taylor. Caden Shy makes the stop.
Yeah, a little bubble pass there out of the Steubenville Big Red. They just ran bubble out of the backfield through to him. Nice one-handed catch there, but Shy, the bench corner here, plays with great leverage, gets him to the ground. It's going to be 3rd and medium here, 3rd and about 5, so only a 1-yard gain there.
So Will Taylor on the reception for the Steubenville Big Red. Aiden Davis is their quarterback in shotgun. Going to fake the handoff, looking to throw. Completes it for a first down and more. Past midfield down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, got the tight end there up the seam and picked up the first down and then more. They pulled the right guard for a personal protector for Davis. He corner rolls, pulls up behind the right tackle and fires a strike for the first down.
So 1st and 10 at the 44. Will Taylor with his 2nd reception of the game.
I'll apologize ahead of time. It's hard to see the numbers clear on the far side of the field.
It is. There's a screen window in front of us, too. Here's another pass by Davis. Completes it to this side. Slips the first tackle, but gets a nice gain on first down.
Davis's pass complete to number 15, Jeremiah Higgins.
Jeremiah Higgins. Hinton with the catch.
Got a little roster issue. I had Davis at 15. He's 5. So.
Yeah, so Reno Sockotch did not give us starters before this game, they changed some numbers since the first time these teams played. Hand off to Minifield. He's going to go around the outside, get a first down, give him about 4 yards.
Now, right now, the offensive line from Steubenville is pushing the line of scrimmage, and the Tornadoes are going to have to shoot gaps and twist and get in there and stymie that offensive line from getting a push.
So 1st and 10 from the Dover 31-yard line. This time it's an empty backfield with 3 receivers left and 2 right. Aiden Davis is the quarterback. Quick pitch again, but he slips a tackle in the backfield, and he's able to get positive yardage out of it. Brody Sockotch with the reception there. Again, a strong Division I Big Ten wrestler next year.
Yeah, just tried to throw the little stop route there, and the corner slipped off. He picked up about 6 or 7 and got 1 first down there. Just a little stop route.
2nd down and 4. Davis sends Bryant out wide to his right, but he's going to look right down the middle of the field, and wide open is his receiver who makes the catch. Jeremiah Hinton with the reception.
Yeah, Hinton on the reception. They ran the running back out on the wheel route and occupied the Dover linebacker and threw it where he left and picked up big yardage there. They're inside the 10.
1st and goal for the Big Red at the 8-yard line. I formation, hands it off. He's got a hole on the left side. He takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Big Red. Jalen Minifield scores for Steubenville.
The Steubenville stretch, Bill. We talked about it in the pregame. We talked about it early on here, and you saw it right there. They ran stretch to the boundary and almost untouched. Minifield goes into the end zone.
So 6-0 Steubenville. We are at 6 minutes and 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Cole Bowers is the left-footed kicker for the Big Red. Kick is up. And kick is good. 7-0 Steubenville. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. As your local pet store, they get to know you and your pet on a personal level. They focus on the health and wellness of your pet because they know how much they mean to you and your family. The experienced staff at Pets Place are always on hand to offer expert advice and recommend the best products for you. See them today at 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8, Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
Bill Hammerson, Travis McClellan back in the Republic State Mortgage mobile studio here at Warrior Field in Carrollton. Travis, Steubenville just went on a 10-play, 87-yard drive and scored a touchdown. It didn't take him too long.
Yeah, they were about 50-50 pass and run there. Aiden Davis, the senior quarterback, came back on after being at Wheeling Park for a couple years. He was at Steubenville as a freshman, came back and led him on a drive there, running with Minifield and him throwing down the hash.
All right, Bauer set to kick off again. Again, it's Clark and Shy back to receive. Kicks it into the end zone and out of the back of the end zone. Dover comes back out onto the field, trailing 7-0. Similar to last week's game where they gave up a long touchdown drive to open the game. Jack Judkins showed some toughness last week, led them on a comeback victory. He's already had a big run of 31 yards. We'll see what they can do on their second possession.
Yeah, the Tornadoes need to get something going. They stretched the Big Red horizontally. This time they're going to have to stretch them vertically.
1st and 10 from the 20 for the Crimson Tornadoes. Again, a more traditional lineup now. Judkins with an empty backfield, 3 receivers to his right. They're all going out for passes. He's throwing it deep down the middle of the field to Clark, who makes the catch, but the ball comes out at the end, nearly completed at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, just a fuzz underthrow there from the speedster Clark. He almost comes up with a circus catch, but it falls incomplete. We just talked about stretching them vertically. They took a big shot there to loosen up that D.
Coverage was good, though. 2nd down and 10. Again, we're expecting Clark at tailback today in place of Justice Hughes. So far, he's lined up in the slot on the right side with 2 other receivers. Judkins back to pass again. He's going to try a screen pass to Dante Clark, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I tried to throw the screen there, and it looked like there was a miscommunication between the junior and the freshman. Threw it away, incomplete, 3rd and long here. The Tornadoes are going to have to deal with Steubenville on the blitz. They like to bring pressure, and at 3rd and long, they're going to pin their ears back, Will.
So, again, Dover is without Justice Hughes, their leading rusher on the season. Leads the team in yards from scrimmage as well. 16 touchdowns on the year. Also without Cale Oswald, who is a big receiver on these type of 3rd and long plays or in the 2-minute drill. Robbie Koppel and Dante Clark fill in the lineup. Judkins looking to throw out of that formation. Flips it to Clark, but it's incomplete. And it's 4th down. Punting team comes on for the Crimson Tornadoes.
Yeah, scrambled here to the boundary. They're in that swinging gate type offense and tried to throw it to Clark on the little wheel, little pop pass type thing, and was thrown behind him there and incomplete. Tornadoes are going to have to punt again.
Jameson Marlatt is the punter. He's also the kicker who drilled the 42-yarder last week for the winning points in the come-from-behind win over Tri-Valley.
Jameson Marlatt, the punt for Dover.
Snap is good. Marlatt gets the kick away. It's high, not too deep. Fair catch called for at the Stubenville 45. So Stubenville will take over. Brody Sakach with the fair catch. they'll be at their own 45-yard line. Good field position to start for the Big Red.
Yeah, Dover punting out of their own end. They're going to start with the 45, and the Tornado defense is going to have to figure out the Steubenville offense. They hit them with a little run-pass mix. That first drive, the Tornado defense desperately needs a stop, Bill.
So that drive for Dover was 3 incomplete passes.
Dover walking guys up into a 60.
Davis again with the quick pass. Bottled up, but breaks out to the outside finally. Nice tackle on the play. Looks like Dalen Clark is over there making the stop.
Yeah, Dalen Clark, the strong safety. They were in a tight bunch formation here and tried to run bubble out to the outside. Clark said nothing doing, a 1.5 yard pickup for the Big Red.
Senior Will Taylor with the reception over there for the gain of 2. Again, Aiden Davis is the quarterback. Fakes the handoff. Looking to complete the pass to the left side for a first down. It's Brody Sokoch there for the first down.
Yeah, Sokoch against the freshman. Dante Clark just runs a little comeback route, a little stick route, comes up, hits the foot, gets back, catches the football, and stretches for the first down.
So first down in Dover territory at the 44-yard line. Davis is going to do a quick pitch again. This time it's Juice Bryant who gets the first down, big gain of about 14 yards.
Carson McGarry there and Cooper Canera on the stop for the Tornadoes. Just ran a simple bubble. They brought Bryant out of the backfield, ran the swing pass bubble to him, and got up the seam, picked up first down yardage.
Steubenville understands their depth, and they understand that Dover lacks it, and they are keeping this game moving when they have the ball. Davis hands it off to Bryant, who gets a hole at the 10-5, touchdown, Steubenville, and just like that, they are up 2 scores with just under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Penalty on the play.
Penalty on the play. It looked like it could be a block in the back, and that's what it is, or a hold.
Break for Dover there.
Yeah, Liam Mast, the weak safety, was pursuing the football and looked like he got blocked in the back there, and so that play is going to come back plus 10.
So it would have been a 30-yard touchdown run by Bryant, whose nickname is Juice, so we'll call him Juice Bryant. But now it's 1st and 20 for the Big Red at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 20 here. That's a break for the Tornado defense. Let's see if they can take advantage of Big Red being behind the yard markers here.
Aiden Davis is the quarterback. Hands it off to Minifield, who goes up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets through the secondary, into the secondary. Looks like it's a first down run out to the 20. He needed 20 yards, and he got 20.
Broken tackle there right at the line of scrimmage, sprung the play, just a little dive play, fold block from the right guard leading up through. The weak safety, Liam Mast, and linebacker Carson McGarry on the stop there.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line for Big Red.
So 21 yards to the 19-yard line. They're inside the Pets Place red zone. Davis in shotgun. He's going to run it up the middle. Breaks through a tackler, and he gets a gain of about 8 on first down.
Just an automatic call, quarterback draw there. They pulled the right or left guard rather, and he led up through the hole in the B gap between guard and center. Davis follows up there and drags a tackler rather for a 5-yard gain. It's 2nd and 5. Ball just inside the 15 to the 14.
So Steubenville's up 7-0. We're under 4 minutes to play now in the first quarter. Davis under center with the I formation behind him. Gonna hand it off. There is a hole. He's looking for the left side. Shrugs a tackler and steps out of bounds. Minifield again with the carry for the first down. It looks like he's close.
Penalty marker down right about the umpire threw that there, so it's usually a hold or a face mask.
Yeah, they are moving it back. So second penalty on this drive against Steubenville.
Illegal chop. So you can't chop a blitzing linebacker. You can't cut anybody that doesn't start in the tackle box there. So they must have got Dover's linebacker. I missed that. But you can't cut a blitzing linebacker, or you can't cut when somebody else has engaged up top. So one of those happened, and they're going to back up.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
It is the big one. Yes, sir.
And you don't want to see that out there with Dover dealing with injuries.
Right.
Nobody taking him out at the knees. Davison shotgun this time. It's Howard in motion. Looking in that direction, finds an open man in the middle of the field. Nice gain on the play. Gets almost all the penalty yardage back. Gain of 14 yards. Brody Sokoch with the reception.
Yeah, Brody was just on the far side there and just curled up between the bubble, between the linebacker and safety, and sat there. Davis delivered the football. He picks up about 8 yards. It's 3rd and 8.
It'll be 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8. Empty backfield this time for Davis. 2 tight ends. Pressure, but he's got a hole on the right side. He's at the 10, he's at the 5. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. They almost had him in the backfield. He slipped one tackler and then found his way to the end zone.
Yeah. Carson McGarry, the linebacker, came scot-free through the B-gap there, had a shot at Aiden Davis, but couldn't get him on the ground, and Davis runs into the end zone for the touchdown from, about 14 yards out?
From inside the Pets Place red zone, from about 14 yards out, yep. So just under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Steubenville looking to make it 14-0. Cole Bowers in to kick the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Dover trails 14-0. 2:56 to play in the first quarter. We'll be back on your sports voice of the Valley.
You have to refresh to be fresh. And at Subway, they're always evolving to serve up craveable food and a great workplace. Subway is committed to nurturing talent and growing careers. Whether you'd like to become a part-time sandwich artist or if you're looking for a career in management, Subway wants to meet you. Subway's mission is to fuel your potential with competitive wages, flexible hours, opportunities for benefits, even a meal plan to keep you feeling fresh and full. Apply today by visiting Subway.com and clicking on careers.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan back inside the Republic State Mortgage studio. Your hometown lender supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage in New Philadelphia, building relationships one home at a time. NMLS number 211540, NMLS ID 62411, an equal housing lender. Well, your cartoons and accessories in-game score update. Dover trailing 14-0 as Steubenville is set to kick off. That was a 7-play, 55-yard drive. Kick caught in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So 2 time-consuming scoring drives by the Steubenville Big Red so far.
Yeah, they did what they do. They run the football, they pound the football at you, they pull guards, and then when you least expect it, they're going to throw the football, they're going to hit seams and bubbles. They're not throwing it downfield a whole lot, but they're making you guard all 53 and a third wide.
So Dover on their last drive threw 3 incomplete passes and had to punt. Going to try again from the 20. Again, they have that formation with 3 linemen, Judkins and Clark, and then 2 other linemen with their receivers out to his left. He's going to pitch it to Clark, who gets to the 20, looking for the corner. He's taken out of bounds after a gain of about 3 or 4.
Yeah, just trying to get your athletes in space there and trying to get Clark horizontally. He picks up a nice pickup on first down of 4. That's winning first down for the Tornadoes. They desperately need to keep the football, let that defense rest, get some first down, and hopefully put some points on the board.
So, Travis, you want to provide some insight as to this formation that they keep doing with 3 linemen in front and 2 linemen on the side?
I'll call it a water bucket a swinging gate formation. And so you have to have 7 men on the line of scrimmage. So as long as you have 7 men, you can line up anywhere you want. They're spreading the defense out and trying to attack different angles in space.
All right, Judkins in the shotgun. Again, he's got those 2 linemen out to his right. But he's looking left. Rolls out. He's going to run it. He's got some space. He should get the first down past the 30 and past the 40, out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
There's a penalty down on the far side. It's going to be an illegal formation or illegal shift or false start over there. It was thrown immediately by the side judge.
Would have been a gain of about 20 yards for Judkins on the run.
Illegal shift they're going to call on the Tornadoes, so somebody moved a little illegally there.
Watching prior to the play, the 2 receivers on the left side of the line switched positions there right before the snap.
Yeah, so they didn't get set for a second before the snap, so that's going to be an illegal shift on the Tornadoes.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15 now for the Crimson Tornadoes.
That we raced a 20-yard run there, puts them behind the sticks at 2nd down and 2nd down and 15.
So Dover again trailing right now 14-0. We are under 3 minutes to play.
Swinging gate offense again.
Judkins has an empty backfield. He's going to throw. Looking deep. Wobbly pass goes out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, miscommunication there between Clark and Judkins, and not sure what happened, and they weren't on the same page. He threw it out of bounds, incomplete. He had pressure coming from this side and had to get rid of the football.
So 3rd down and 15 now for the Crimson Tornadoes. Biggest play of the game so far, a 31-yard run by Jack Judkins on the first play of the game, but since then, 13 yards for the Crimson Tornadoes on 7 plays.
Unfortunately, the illegal shift penalty, because the Tornadoes didn't get set, erased a 20-yard run from Judkins. He had the ball up near midfield.
So again, 14-0 Dover trails, about 2.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Judkins rolling out left. Throws it downfield, and it is intercepted at the 41-yard line.
Jameer Falks on the interception.
Jameer Falk, his 4th interception of the season.
Judkins rolled left there and tried to get it downfield, and Falks goes up and high points the football and picks it off for the Big Red. They're going to be in business in Dover territory starting on the 41-yard line.
So Brody Sokoch intercepted Judkins in their last game in that disastrous second quarter.
Yeah, right at toe tap the sideline, if I remember, right about midfield.
This first quarter is looking similar to that second quarter. Davis, empty backfield. Looking to strike here. Finds the open receiver in the middle. It's Sokoch. He gets a first down. Tough to bring down the Division I collegiate wrestler.
Yeah,
gain of about 20 on the play.
A little stop route there against the Dover linebacker, and that's good chemistry between Davis and Sokoch there. Tight coverage on Talon Patton, but just completed the football, and Sokoch turns it upfield and gets the first down.
1st and 10 from the 22-yard line now for the Stubenville Big Red. Again, your cartoons and accessories in-game score update. 14-0 Dover trails as we are about to hit the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Davis under center, hands it to the fullback, who gets taken down after still a good gain on the play of about 4 yards.
Yeah, a little counter action back the other way and just handed it backside, and Dover Tornadoes make the stop, but not before a 3-yard gain there.
3 yards on the play. Kaylee Hopkins with the carry. Touchdown, Steubenville. Minifield
from 19 yards out just goes off tackle right between the right guard and right tackle and goes barely touched into the end zone for the 19-yard score.
So 2 touchdowns now for Jalen Minifield. Just took that handoff and nobody touched him as he went to the end zone.
I wanted to say Frank Minifield there, but Jalen Minifield takes it into the end zone. But you're right, nobody touched him, hardly there, and he goes into the end zone to put 3 scores up for the Big Red.
20-0 your score. Extra point is good. So 21-0. Dover trails Steubenville, just like they did last week. We'll see if they can mount a comeback. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Running a business is challenging, but managing your finances shouldn't be. This is Carrie Miller, Cash Management Officer at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that time is money, which is why we offer a suite of cash management solutions designed to streamline your operations. From online banking to merchant services, we have the tools you need to keep your business moving forward. Visit our website at csb1.com or call 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, your partner in success, member FDIC.
1:19 to play here in the first quarter, and Dover trails 21-0. The Steubenville Big Red continuing where they left off after the first game of the season, where the final score was 42-7 over the Crimson Tornadoes. Bowers in to kick off.
Bowers has really been a big weapon for the Big Red. He kicks it in the end zone 8-9 yards deep and makes the Tornadoes try to drive the length of the field here.
That ball will again go out of the back of the end zone. So Bowers, the left-footed kicker, puts Dover on the 20-yard line. Again, 1:19 to play here in the first quarter, 21-0. Now, we were in this position a week ago, Travis.
We sure were, yeah.
It was about this time that I think Justice Hughes, made some inspirational power runs.
Sure, he made that weight room run and really inspired the Toad Tornado offense. And, one spark can start a fire, so hopefully the Tornadoes can do that again here.
So Dover with their more traditional 5 linemen in front of Judkins, who's going to tuck it and run, but he's taken down for a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, that broke down. Steubenville was in a 40, blitzed the linebacker there and got to Judkins, got him on the ground. They were in empty, so no back there to pick up the blitz, and the offensive line gets beat, and Judkins goes down for a 1-yard loss.
Juice Bryant there with the tackle. 2nd down and 11 from the 19-yard line for the Crimson Tornadoes. Again, we told you 8 players with catches, 8 players with receptions in the last game. On the season, Steubenville has about 40 guys who have made tackles on defense. They use all of their roster. Judkins back to pass. Rolls out to his left. He's going to run it. Puts his shoulder down and gets a nice gain on the play. Flag on the play.
A late one.
On the sideline over there.
Yeah, the Tornadoes were in spread offense there. Pressure off the boundary side here and flushed Judkins out left, so he picked up what he could and got out of bounds.
Looks like we have a gain of about 8 yards on the play. The penalty is a personal foul.
Personal foul
against Steubenville. So add 15 to the run.
So a little extracurricular activities there out of bounds for the Big Red, and that's one towards somebody being disqualified here. But gives Tornadoes a first down, and the ball on the 42-yard line. They're moving a little bit here, Bill, with a little under a minute to go in the first quarter.
So we're at about 20 seconds to play. The clock is stopped here in the first quarter. Judkins moves Clark into the backfield. Looking deep downfield, though. He's got to avoid the rush, and he throws it incomplete and out of bounds. There is a flag on the play, late as well. Either a late hit of some kind, or they thought that he... So I'm not familiar with that signal.
I couldn't see the signal because of the...
There we go, personal foul.
Roughing the passer.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and 1st and 10 for Dover.
Yeah, I had the pillar window in my way there, the white hat, so I couldn't see, but it is roughing the passer. So a late hit, probably high to the helmet or face mask of Judkins, because he didn't go on the ground. So it was a probably high late hit, and it was pretty late there coming off the edge for the Big Red. And that's another first down. Dover's in Steubenville's territory here.
Yeah, they're at the 43-yard line on 30 yards of penalties against the Big Red. And they trail 21-0. Judkins has an empty backfield. 3 receivers right. Going to get the handoff, who making some moves in there and getting about 5 yards. He's not going down until he's slammed to the turf, and there's another flag on the play. Dante Clark was the ball carrier. It looks like he got about 6 yards. Might have got suplexed on the ground. Look at the motions by the referee.
I believe that was a pile driver.
Penalty markers down on the field.
Reno's out near the numbers here, and he wants a word with the white hat, but immediately 3 officials threw the flag.
Yeah, you saw the official mime the action by the Steubenville defense. Steubenville takes a timeout, so Reno and his coaching staff can have a word with the officials, I imagine, and with their players, maybe tell them to settle down out there. We'll be back, 21-0 Steubenville on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Consider Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover for all of your senior care living needs. Country Club offers assisted living, skilled nursing, rehabilitation, and long-term care. They are also the only facility in Tuscarawas County offering respiratory and ventilator care. Country Club was thoughtfully designed to ensure residents felt comfortable in their own home and features many special touches that make it more than just an assisted living and rehab facility. Tours are always available, so call them to schedule one today. Online at countryclubretirementcampus.com.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McCullough inside the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. The score is 21-0. We are down to under 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Steubenville called a timeout as the coaches spent the timeout addressing the players after 3 personal fouls, 45 yards and penalties on this drive against the Big Red. And I think Reno Sockotch was talking to an official.
Yeah, 3. He was over here on the side. Judge Harry's still not off the field, but Reno was all over the white hat there, wanting an explanation. But when 3 officials from 3 parts of the field throw the flag, it's pretty obvious what happened.
Judkins in shotgun with Clark next to him. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield. Throws the ball. He's got an open receiver. It's Caden Shy at the 1-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal, Tornadoes.
That was Robbie Koppel, number 6, on the reception for the Tornadoes. Judkins rolls right there out of that swinging gate offense and finds Koppel crossing the midfield there, and he picks up the first down yardage. They're inside the 1 here.
So Robbie Koppel getting the start today in the place of Cale Oswald. Misidentified him there as Caden Shy. Usually we see Caden Shy make those catches in the middle there. That's the end of the first quarter. Dover trailing 21-0. We'll be back with the second quarter on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Are you in the market for a new car or truck? Insurance rates vary greatly from car to car. So if you're in the market for a new car, light truck, or sport utility vehicle, it pays to call the Hanhart Insurance Agency first for a quote. Find out what it will cost you to put your new vehicle on the road before you buy. The Hanhart Insurance Agency, a trusted name for over 100 years, on West 3rd Street in Dover.
We'll be there when you need us. Hanhart Insurance.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
All right, Dover has it 1st and goal on the 1-yard line after the reception from Jack Judkins to Robbie Koppel, and after 45 yards of penalties against the Big Red.
Coach Sorino spent the entire break between quarters chewing on the White Hat's ear there. He did not like those 3 personal fouls. He was all over him.
All right, Judkins lined up under center. Clark in the backfield.
Quarterback sneak.
Judkins takes it right up the middle into the end zone, powers his way in for the score. Dover gets on the board, 21-6, first play of the second quarter.
Yeah, inside the 1 there, by the throw to Koppel, sets up the quarterback sneak for the touchdown. Judkins gets behind center and tries to dive up over, doesn't get in, hits the ground, but powers his way into the end zone for Dover's first score. It's now 21-6.
So Judkins has a rushing touchdown. He's been their best weapon today on the ground. He has 5 carries, 42 yards. Marlatt in to try the extra point. High snap. Kick is good. 21-7. Just 11:57 to play here in the second quarter. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Begin your transformational experience at Kent State University at Tuscarawas, where you will feel a sense of purpose, community, and belonging. Create your own path and choose from 30 bachelor's, associate, and certificate programs. Kent State Tuscarawas is home to 8 USCAA Division II men's and women's athletic teams, 19 active student clubs and organizations, and a community dedicated to helping you succeed in achieving your educational goals. Stay close to home and spend less at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
All right, Dover just scored on a 1-yard touchdown run by Jack Judkins with 11:57 to play in the second quarter. Still, they trail the Stubenville Big Red 21-7. That touchdown was set up by 45 yards and personal foul penalties against the Big Red, and a Pam's Posey's performance play by Robbie Koppel, getting his 4th catch of the season for 24 yards, giving them a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Jameson Marlatt in for the kickoff. He'll send it deep. And he'll send it into the end zone for a touchback. So Stubenville takes over at the 20. Again, Robbie Koppel with the Pam's Posey's performance play. Enjoy the Pam's Posey's Flower Club today. They'll set up beautiful fresh flower deliveries for the special occasions in your life, so you'll never forget an important date. Make somebody happy. Order flowers today. Pam's Posey's, 732 Boulevard in Dover, and also online at pamsposies.com. So, Travis, a lot of talk from the coaching staff for Steubenville to get the players to settle down and to get the refs onto their side.
Yeah, I think there was a little of both. Coach Reno spent, like I said, the entire break all over the white hat referee's ear and just after him, and so Steubenville needs to settle down a little bit.
Davis swings it out again. It's going to be a nice gain of about 6 yards on first down.
Yeah, a little bubble pass there, trying to get up horizontally, using their speed to get around the corner, and picks up a solid 7 yards there on first down before the Tornadoes can get him out of bounds.
Juice Bryant with the reception there. It'll be 7 yards. Again, Aiden Davis is the quarterback for the Big Red. Another swing pass, this time to the other side to Bryant, and he's going to get a first down. Gain of about 4 yards on the play.
You know, this is what Steubenville does, Bill. They stretch you horizontally. They make you cover 53 1/3. They run toss. They run stretch. They run bubble. And then they're going to hit ISO and trap up the middle here, counter gap.
So Dover last week came back by daring Tri-Valley to run the ball against them, playing a different style of defense after the pass. Here we go with the jet sweep. Got to get a first down past the 40. Out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Number 25, Zaire Scurry.
That was the traditional jet handoff there. That wasn't the pass, and got around the right end here, picked up the first down. They're just trying to outnumber you at the point of attack, and they bring the jet motion here and get around the corner, get the edge on the Tornadoes who pick up the first down.
Davis in the shotgun. Steubenville doesn't waste any time. Handoff up the middle, nice hole. Breaks a tackle, gets a gain of about 16 yards. They're all the way down to the Dover 41-yard line. Minifield with the carry.
Yeah, Steubenville pulls the backside guard and tackle, and he comes the kick out. One leads up through the hole, and Minifield, the tailback, picks up huge yardage straight up the B gap between guard and tackle.
No rest. Davis is going to throw it quickly out to the side. It is complete. It's a big gain on the play, and he's taken down after a gain of about 7.
Yeah, quickly the line of scrimmage, not letting Dover sub, not letting him get set up. They throw the bubble there, and Aiden Davis has made a big difference transferring back to Steubenville here in the quarterback. He can run, as we saw in the earlier touchdown, and throw the football.
Will Taylor on the reception. He's got 4 of them today, 7 yards on the gain. 2nd down and 3 from the 32. Davis rolls to his right, throws it deep downfield.
Oh!
Almost intercepted by Dalen Clark. He had 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Dalen Clark undercut that route. All he had to do is catch the football, and it would look like Davis was throwing it to him, but Clark couldn't handle the hot pass and threw his hands and out of bounds.
Davis got a little greedy there. That's actually his first incompletion of the game.
That was one I'm sure Clark would love to have back, Bill.
So 3rd down and 3. Ball on the Dover 32.5 yard line. Going with the I formation behind Davis.
Yeah, double tights.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle. It's going to be a first down. Gain of about 5 yards on the play by Jalen Minifield.
Steubenville trades the tight end from left to right, shifts Dover's defense, and then just hits dive backside, B-gap between guard and tackle, picks up the first down.
So 1st and 10. Now the ball is on the 27-yard line. Steubenville looking for their 4th touchdown of the game. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. I formation again. Fakes the handoff. Davis rolling out to his right. Completes the pass underneath. Down to about the 22-yard line. Completion to Trayvon Wiggins.
Dalen Clark on the stop for the Tornadoes from the strong safety spot. Just a boot rollout here from Davis, and he hits his receiver. They pick up 4 yards, for almost 5 here on first down.
So 2nd down and 5 from the 22. Again, they aren't using much of that play clock. Davis under center. Going to hand it off to Minifield, who finds a hole up the middle. Dover takes him down, but not before he gets a first down after a gain of about 8.
Yeah, just straight ISO there. Nothing fancy out of Big Red, just straight ISO. Grant Smith on the stop for the Tornadoes.
First and 10, Steubenville at the 15-yard line.
So they're at the 15, gain of 7 on the play. Quickly again.
It's going to be false start against the Big Red.
A little too quickly.
Yeah, the H-back there wanted to either get out in a route a little early and move to fuzz too early.
So pushes them out of the Pets Place red zone. Pets Place is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. Visit them at 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Online at petsplaceohio.com. So first down and 15 for Steubenville. Davis again with that quick pitch. The pass goes out to the left side. Nice gain on the play. Number 7, Jalen Minifield on the reception.
Yeah, just throwing a bubble pass out of the backfield from Minifield, trying to get him in space. The linemen are shifted there, blocking down. They're leading with the fullback, trying to outman you at the corner, trying to get the edge. The Tornadoes string him horizontally, but not before he picks up 6.
Second down and 9. Cam Nauer with the stop on the play. Again, Davis fakes it to Minifield this time. Rolling to his right, completes it again to the man underneath. Nolan Blackburn takes it out of bounds. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it.
33, Cooper Canera, the free safety up with the stop.
Another penalty marker on the field.
Cooper Connor was on the tackle for Dover.
And it's coming back, so no play. A holding penalty, it looks like, on the Big Red.
Yeah, that's going to be a point of...
That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the foul.
Yeah, that's a spot foul, so that's going to back him up from the 10. That's going to push him back to about the 24-yard line.
Correction. Holding against
Second down and 20 now for the Steubenville Big Red. Again, ball on the Dover 24. Under 8.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Dover trailing 21-7. Steubenville dominated the first quarter. Here's Davis to throw it again, completes it short. Nice stop on the play. That was Bryant with the reception.
Yeah, number 15, Dante Clark on the stop there. It's going to be third and about 14, 15 here for the Big Red. Dover desperately needs to stop here, Bill.
So gain of about 5 yards on the play from Davis to Bryant. Davis in the shotgun on third down and 15. Going to hand the ball off up the middle. He's going to get more yardage than you would have thought after breaking through a couple of tacklers, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line for about 10 yards.
Minifield was hit at the line of scrimmage. Cam Nauer rides him down, but it's going to be fourth and about 6 here for the Big Red. This is Brody Suckot's territory where he finds that bubble between the linebacker and the safety in corner.
No doubt they are going for it. We've seen they have a good kicker, but they are going for it on fourth down and about 6. Davis in shotgun. He's going to roll out to his left and throw the ball. He's going to run the ball up the middle.
Short.
He's going to get stopped short of the first down.
Yeah, good containing the football there by the defensive end for the Tornadoes. He strings the ball horizontally and makes Davis cut it up inside, and they get the stop and they get the turnover on downs.
So nice defensive play by Dover, and the score holds at 21-7 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
Dover first down, ball on the 8-yard line.
That was a big play by Dover. They did not celebrate going off the field, though. They are spent, I think. They have exerted a lot of energy to stop that.
They did, and it's physical out there, and so they exerted a lot of energy, did get the stop, and now offensively you'd like to see them put a couple first downs together, put a drive together, and put one in the end zone here, give that defense a break.
Big discrepancy in number of plays for both teams. Here's Judkins going to run the ball. It's going to get a gain of about 3 yards on the play, maybe 2.
Yeah, just on the corner roll here, a little zone blocking out of the offensive line. Judkins picks a hole, cuts up in, gets 2 yards.
So second down and 8 from the 10-yard line. Again, Dover trailing at 21-7, under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Again, Dover scored a touchdown thanks to 3 personal foul penalties on the Big Red. Gave him 45 yards in penalties. Big pass play to Robbie Koppel and a 1-yard touchdown plunge by Jack Judkins, the quarterback, who's in shotgun. He's got that swinging gate setup. has some time, rolls to his right, throws it deep downfield, up for grabs and out of bounds.
Yeah, smartly just threw it out of bounds there. He was getting pressure there in the end zone and flicks it out of bounds and lives to fight another day. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
It'll be 3rd down and 8.
So ball is on the 10-yard line. Clock is winding down. We're about 6:20 to play here in the first quarter.
Watch screen draw to Dalen Clark here. Or watch Caden Shy working over on the dig route over the middle of the field between the safeties. Stubenville in quarters coverage.
Shy is the team's top receiver with 50 catches for 822 and 6 touchdowns. Judkins back to pass, looking deep. Heaves it downfield for Clark. Incomplete. No flag on the play. So that brings up 4th down, and the punting team comes on. 2 times they've tried that play to Dalen Clark, and 2 times he's had to come back for it, and it hasn't been complete.
Yeah, he tried to come back for it there, but it's been incomplete, and Dover's going to have to punt the football. Clark had a step on the defender, but couldn't hook up with Jack Judkins, and now the Tornadoes are going to punt out of their own end zone.
So again, there is a little bit of a breeze here. It's going from far side to near side. Jameson Marlatt in his end zone to field the punt. No pressure. Kick is away. Fair catch called for by Brody Sokoch at the 45-yard line of Steubenville. So Steubenville takes over again at the 45.
Steubenville offense here coming in on the 45. Dover defense. Most of the kids played both ways, but they didn't give much of a break there, as only a couple minutes came off the clock, and they're back out here on the field again, desperately needing another turnover.
3 and out for Dover. Just over 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. 21-7 is our score. Steubenville scored 21 points in the opening quarter. Dover stopped them on 4th down inside the red zone last drive. And here comes Minifield again, finds a hole along the right side. He's got a big gain to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Jalen Minifield, 1 play, 55 yards.
They ran the stretch there to the boundary here, and the free safety came on a little too tight of an angle, and it got around him, and Minifield went down the sideline for the touchdown.
You almost give that touchdown to the Steubenville defense for that quick 3 and out. We had mentioned that Dover's defense looked pretty tired after that previous drive.
Yeah, and they have been on the field a long time here in this first half.
27-7 our score. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 28-7, 5 minutes and 56 seconds to play here in the first half. Dover trailing. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
A&E Coin in Dover always pays top dollar for gold, silver, jewelry, and coins. Owned and operated by Andy Gintz, A&E Coin is the largest small shop in the valley. Want to see if you have something lying around the house that might be worth some cold, hard cash? Bring it to A&E Coin, and Andy will evaluate it to determine a fair and honest dollar value. Then, the choice is yours. Andy is very knowledgeable and often educates his customers about the history and value of their items. So remember A&E Coin when you want to trade your valuables for cash. Located on the corner of 4th and Worcester in Dover.
All right, back in the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio, Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan. Steubenville getting set to kick off to Dover. 5:58 to go here in the first half. Dover trailing 28-7. That last drive by Steubenville was 1 play, 55 yards. Jalen Minifield, that takes him over 100 yards rushing in the first the first half. Again, so far Bowers has kicked the ball into the end zone. Negated any attempt at a return by the Crimson Tornadoes.
Yeah, he's negated the the return game here for the Tornadoes by kicking it in the end zone each time.
Does it one more time. Dover will start at the 20-yard line. While we have a moment here, let's tell you about our Power Up feature in remembrance of Doug Wills. After select Dover games, Smith Dairy, Buhlers, and Tuscarawas County dairy farmers are providing the players with icy cold chocolate milk packed with carbohydrates for energy, fluids to rehydrate, and vitamins and minerals. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Thanks to Buhlers, Tuscarawas dairy farmers, and Smith Dairy for powering up the players with chocolate milk. All right, Dover's offense back on the field. 3 and out last time. Their best drive came thanks to penalties on Stubenville, 45 yards of them. Judkins in the shotgun. He's going to throw it. Gets it out to the side. It is complete, but tackled immediately on the play is Caden Shy.
Yeah, trying to run the jailbreak there in the corner from Steubenville. Just jumped it and got Caden Shy on the ground there for a loss of 2.
On the stop. Loss of 2 on the play.
Judkins has had an outstanding season. This first half, passing-wise, has not gone his way. He's completed 3 of 9 passes for 28 yards. He does have about 45 yards rushing. Judkins in the shotgun. He's got Clark with him in the backfield. He's going to pass it again. He's looking deep downfield. Incomplete. This time the flag comes out as the receiver was knocked down before the ball got there.
Yeah, he was got bumped from behind there, and it fell incomplete, but they're going to pick up the flag from the back judge there. Robbie Koppel, the junior wide receiver, was the intended target there.
Pass interference against Steubenville. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes.
Another 15-yard penalty. That's 60 yards of 15-yard penalties against Steubenville. Plus you had
a holding and a
legal chop.
Yeah. They got over probably close to 100 yards in penalties here in the first half.
Shotgun formation. Judkins in an empty backfield. Here comes Clark to take the handoff. Tries to get around the right side. He's ridden out of bounds after a short gain on the play. Clark
getting the ball, going outside the D gap, outside the right tackle there, picks up about 2 yards on first down. The Tornadoes just tried to stretch him vertically. That time trying to stretch him horizontally, Bill.
Ball's on the 35-yard line of the Crimson Tornadoes. 2nd down and 8. We're under 4.5 to play here in the first half. Judkins again, an empty backfield. Looking to throw it across the middle.
Ooh.
Dante Clark makes the catch. Kind of ducks just a little bit to avoid what would have been a shot to the head.
Yeah, just a little shallow cross there out of Dante, and Judkins delivers to him, and Brody Suckosh, number 5, up on the stop.
Gain of 6 on the play, and I believe that is Dante Clark's first reception of the season. He's in the game in the slot as they had made some changes with a couple of skill players out of this game due to injuries from last week against Tri-Valley.
3rd and medium here. Dover desperately needs to pick up the first down here. Light box, 30 defense for the Big Red.
3rd and 4 on the 39. Judkins is going to run it up the middle. He's going to put his shoulder down, and that's going to get him the first down. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Good power run there out of the junior quarterback. They were in a 30 defense, a light box, Bill. 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers against the 5 offensive linemen for the Tornadoes, and Judkins hits that back foot, gets up left side B gap, and puts his shoulder in to the Stubenville Big Red player and pushes his way for a first down.
3.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Dover trailing 28-7. Steubenville in control. Empty backfield for Judkins once again.
Light box again, 30.
Here's Clark joining him in the backfield. He takes the handoff, spins around, and kind of falls down backwards and gets a few yards on the play.
Yeah, a little handoff there to Dalen Clark, and Steubenville spun him around halfway. He backs his way to a 3 to 4 yard gain there.
2nd down and 7 from the Dover 47.5 yard line.
The Tornadoes need to score here, Bill, because if you remember, Big Red won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the football coming out of half.
Dover's eating the clock, too. There's under 3 minutes to play here, just about 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the first half. Judkins in shotgun. Clark is with him in the backfield. He rolls out to his left. He's under pressure. Going to throw it out to Clark, who catches it as a one-on-one, and he can get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Yeah, a little pressure immediately off the right side from the Big Red. Flushes Judkins out of the pocket and makes him back up there. He tries to flush it or toss it out to Clark, who is the relief valve, and Clark was one-on-one out there with Big Red, picked up 2 yards it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Ball is on the Dover 46-yard line. We're at about 2:20 to play here in the first half with the clock running. 28-7. Steubenville is in the lead over Dover.
Swinging gate formation here.
We'll see what they have in store here on 3rd down and 8. Judkins rolling opposite the swinging gate. Tries to get out to Shy. Goes through the defender into his hands, but drops incomplete.
Yeah, so essentially with what we're calling swinging gate, Bill, the center guard and tackle to the left side is normal. The receivers to the left side are normal. The right guard, right tackle are split out way out wide with the receiver out wide, and so a little chicanery type formation there from the Tornadoes.
Marlat's in to punt the ball with about 2:20 to play here in the first half. Dover down 3 touchdowns. Steubenville will have enough time to attempt to score before halftime. Kick is away. It's caught at the 19 by Brody Sokoch, who makes a couple people miss. He's out to the 30, and he's still going, but he's going to get taken down at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Marlat is a little slower on that punt, so you got to get off about 2.1, almost blocked, and he kicks a line drive. Brody, that's an easy return for him. He gets ahead of steam. They're going to have the ball in good field position about the 33-yard line.
So 67 yards to go to the end zone. They got to do it in just about 2 minutes.
Just over 2 minutes.
They have dominated the time of possession in this game, Steubenville has. In addition to the number of plays. We'll have halftime statistics coming up. Again, that quick screen pass to the left side. Breaking tackles, dragging defenders for a gain of about 14 yards on the play. That's Jeremiah Hinton with his 3rd catch of the game.
Talon Patton on the stop for the Tornadoes. They just ran jailbreaker, tunnel screen backside. Wide receiver comes in and gets the screen, cuts upfield, picks up 12 yards, picks up 1st down.
Minute 50 to play. 28-7 Steubenville. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Handoff to the man in motion. He's going to get chased out of bounds. A flag comes out on the play. That was Will Taylor with the carry.
Number 8, Dalen Clark, knocks him out of bounds. There's going to be, I think it was a hold on there. Number 50 for the Big Red there. Chandler Hoffman is going to get caught with the hand in the cookie jar there, and Coach Reno is all over him.
So Steubenville's leading 28-7, trying to score here in about 1 minute and 44 seconds to go before halftime.
Personal foul.
Yeah, Steubenville has well over 100 yards now in penalties in this first half, but they are leading 28-7. So backs him up 15 yards. Make it 1st down and 25.
15-yard penalty.
Obviously, the Steubenville fans aren't happy about that.
They are not happy with that. And that's going to back them up. It's going to be 1st down and 25.
So they erased the big gain that they had on the first play of this drive by Jeremiah Hinton. Lose 15 yards. 1st and 25. Swing pass out to the right side this time. Colin Bruno stands him up at about the 40-yard line, and he'll fall down at the 41. Again, that's K'Wan Bryant there with the reception.
Yeah, just under 1 minute 30 here on a moving clock. It's going to be 2nd down and 17.
Davis looking to throw. This time he's looking deep. Sees no one open. Rolls out to his right. Sends it to the sidelines where it is complete to the sidelines.
Pass complete to number 18, Najee Simon.
Najee Simon with the catch.
Loads of time for Aiden Davis there, Bill, and Simon works back to the football. Knocked out of bounds by Liam Mast. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here.
Gain of 7 yards on the play. Najee Simon, one of those many receivers for the Big Red. We're going to get a timeout on the field. Officials are discussing something. Clock is under 50 seconds.
Timeout on the field.
The white hat and the line judge here are discussing the running the clock here.
Well, ball would be on Dover's 49-yard line on a 3rd down and 8.
They're resetting the time clock to 40 seconds.
All right, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Dover trailing 28-7.
I think it's 40 seconds, Bill. The poll's in my way.
There is a poll between us and the scoreboard. Davis throws to a wide-open receiver who gets a first down and a gain of, let's see, about 12 yards on the play.
Taking a little advantage of the soft quarter zone there out of the Tornadoes. Just a little stop route on the boundary side. Catches the ball, gets out of bounds, picks up the first down.
Zaire Curry, and as you see, they are subbing 3 skill positions at the same time.
Yeah, hockey subs out of the Big Red.
Will Taylor back into the game among those new substitutions. He's got 4 catches on the game. Here's Davis rolling out to his right. Completes the pass over here to Will Taylor, who gets about 6 yards. Stopped out of bounds. Dalen Clark rides him out.
Dalen Clark on the stop there, gets him out of bounds, and timeout Stubenville.
So we have a timeout. Dover trailing 28-7 with just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half on your sports voice of the Valley.
The all-new modern menswear in downtown New Philadelphia is the place to go for men's clothing. Stop in to see our selection of casual clothing like fall jackets, sweaters, and jeans so you can look your best and be comfortable at the game. Homecoming is coming soon, so stop in early for the best selection of shirts and slacks for the big event. Go where the best dressed guys go to shop. Modern Menswear, 130 West High Avenue, New Philadelphia. Open 10 to 6 weekdays, 10 to 3 on Saturdays. And be sure to follow on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, Travis, Dover trails 28-7 with 30 seconds to play in the first half. I haven't added up the yardage yet, but Aiden Davis, the quarterback for Steubenville, is 23 of 24 passing.
Whew. One incompletion there, and it was the one that almost got intercepted by Dalen Clark. And Steubenville's inching into Bowers' field goal range here, but it's 2nd down and about 4.
Davis in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle. Short gain. It was 2nd down and 4. I think they got 3. Steubenville.
Grant Smith on the stop for the Tornadoes.
I think they want to kick a field goal. I think they want to clock the ball. He's going to run it, and he's going to get taken down.
Short.
So they are going to call timeout to set up the field goal.
This is going to be a pretty good field goal here if they choose to do it, but Bowers has a big leg like we talked about in the pregame.
So, interesting couple of plays there from Steubenville. I think that they kind of just wanted to try a long field goal for their place kicker just to give him some practice at it.
They tried to catch the offense or defense off guard there with the quarterback run, just trying to outnumber you with the extra running back and the quarterback, but Dover defense was up to the task there and gets the stop. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
So there's just a play left in this game, in this half, I'm sorry. 6 seconds, 28-7 is our score.
Bowers is on. This is going to be a 49-yarder, just inside a 50-yarder.
I think they tried to move it to the right hash. That's perhaps where the left-footed kicker wants
to
kick it from.
Sure.
Cole Bowers to attempt a field goal.
Cole Bowers, he is going to plant the ball there at the 40-yard line.
Just shy of 50-yarder.
It would be like a 49
and a half
yard field goal attempt for Bowers. Oh, they moved. Steubenville moved, so that'll be a false start penalty.
That's going to back them up 5 more.
You want to try it from 54.5 yards?
Well, Bowers kicked that one about 4 yards short, so they're going to back him up. And I would see Aiden Davis probably come back on here as the quarterback. I think that's a little too far.
Well, we saw them try it a couple weeks ago. Not Steubenville, but Dalen Clark came off the side and blocked that first half kickoff.
Sure.
Set the stage for Dover's big 33-0 victory in the first round of these playoffs.
Dover, Aiden Davis back in. They're going to run offense here is Steubenville. Dover had to sub back in their defense from their field goal block team. It's going to be 4th and 9. Dover in a 30 now, only rushing 3.
Just 6 seconds in this game. and it's a 4th down. So they're going to go Hail Mary, I imagine. Here's the pass by Davis into the end zone. Everybody's back there. The ball hits the ground. Incomplete. Steubenville looking for a flag, but they're not going to get it. 28-7 is our score, and that's the final play of the game. Dover needs a big comeback. At the half. 28-7. Dover is trailing Steubenville. They need a big comeback here in the second half. We'll be back with your Modern Menswear halftime report on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Chris Delatorre at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than just hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, our team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
We love our pets, accidents and messes included, and Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love them even more with protection from everyday messes and odors. Shaw Pet Perfect Flooring from Williams Floor Covering features built-in protection from stains, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect, designed for you, perfect for your pet. Right now, save $2 a yard on Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect styles only at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
When you think flowers for all your special occasions, think Pam's Posies on the Boulevard, across from the hospital. Pam's makes birthdays, anniversaries, and your special moments so much brighter because flowers lift spirits and deliver smiles. For unique designs with style, beauty, and elegance every time, shop local, shop quality, shop Pam's Posies on the Boulevard. Online at pamsposies.com. That's pamsposies.com.
Hi, this is Mark from Yoder's Hometown Market. Keep your kids fueled and ready for their after-school activities with wholesome, nourishing food from Yoder's. Whether you're rushing to sports practice or other events, we've got you covered with sandwiches, meat and cheese trays, snack mixes, chips, and drinks. Let us make the after-school scramble a thing of the past. At Yoder's, we believe in shopping local and supporting our community. Visit us on North Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover and sign up for weekly specials at yodershometownmarket.com.
Begin your transformational experience at Kent State University at Tuscarawas, where you will feel a sense of purpose, community, and belonging. Create your own path and choose from 30 bachelor's, associate, and certificate programs. Kent State Tuscarawas is home to 8 USCAA Division II men's and women's athletic teams, 19 active student clubs and organizations, and a community dedicated to helping you succeed in achieving your educational goals. Stay close to home and spend less at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
We're back with your Modern Menswear halftime report, brought to you by Modern Menswear, where the best-dressed guys go to shop. 130 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Open weekdays 10 to 6, Saturdays 10 to 3. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Well, let's start our Modern Menswear halftime report with one of the best-dressed Dover fans in Tuscarawas County. Travis McClellan has your Kent State Tuscarawas scoreboard update.
Like Bill said, here in Carrollton, it's Stubenville 28, Dover 7. Indian Valley leads New Lexington 22-8 at the half there. Garraway trails South Range 21-7 at the break. Ridgewood trailing at the break also 7-0. Conotton Valley down 21-0 at the half. And Malvern in a tight one in the second quarter. It's Hillsdale 23, Malvern 20, late second quarter in that one.
All right, that's your Kent State Tuscarawas scoreboard update, courtesy of Kent State Tuscarawas. Earn your degree at KSU Tusk and discover a world of opportunities, a sense of belonging, and a caring community. Save money and stay close to home. Plan your future today at kent.edu/Tusk. We are Kent State, and you belong here. Dover Crimson Tornado Marching Band performing here at halftime.
Crimson Tornadoes always win halftime, Bill.
How about a closer look at our brand new marching drum line? Thanks to the Dover Exchange Club for this amazing gift.
Dover Exchange Club brought them a brand new drum line out there.
Oh, very nice.
All right, it's halftime here in Carrollton at Warrior Stadium. Dover trails Steubenville 28-7. We'll be back with your stat report and your game and scoring summary. That's up next on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as an experienced farmer's agent, Shelley Cox knows a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, Shelley can help walk you through the process step by step. Call Shelley Cox at Cox Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Dover at 330-364-7660 to get a quote and learn more.
We are farmers.
Underwritten by Farmers, Truck, or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
The Hennis Care Center family has job opportunities for qualified candidates. Hennis in Bolivar and in Dover is now hiring STNAs along with other positions. Hennis is proud to offer competitive wages, generous health and life insurance benefits, shift flexibility, 401k, meals during shifts, paid personal time, and more. When you work with Hennis, you become part of the family. Apply in person at Hennis in Bolivar or Dover, or apply online at henniscarecenter.com.
At Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital, world-class care is close to you, with multiple locations ready to provide the care you need in Tuscarawas County. Our dedicated team offers a wide range of specialty and surgical care, from orthopedics and sports medicine to urology and women's health. Cleveland Clinic is investing in your community with innovative technology and a growing network of specialists to meet your unique healthcare needs. For every patient, for every care in the world. To learn more, visit unionhospital.org.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure, you know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna, 5 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store and check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
To be a success in football, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. Nathan and Don Kemp and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan with your Modern Menswear halftime report. Time for your game and scoring summary. Brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, world-class care is near you. clevelandclinic.org. Well, Travis, the story of this game was the first quarter where Stubenville went on 3 long touchdown drives, including the first one of 87 yards in 10 plays, and jumped out to a quick 21-0 lead. Dover didn't have any answers for the Steubenville offense, and the Dover offense didn't have any answers for the Steubenville defense to start.
Yeah, they came out, and Dover took the football and had to put a drive together, got stopped, and then it was all Big Red from there. Went fast offense, put it in the end zone, and then put 2 more on before Dover could find some traction there and put a score in.
So Dover was able to score on a drive that was aided by 3 personal foul penalties,
sure. Yeah.
And then a big play to Robbie Koppel to set them up for a Jack Judkins 1-yard touchdown run. Defense finally got a stop.
It did.
Stopped him on fourth down inside the Pets Plays red zone. But then Dover went 3 and out, and the defense was spent, and it was a 55-yard touchdown run from Jalen Minifield to bump the score to 28-7, which is where we stand now at halftime.
Yeah, one play, Minifield ran stretch to the boundary here, got the seam, and free safety missed, and it was off to the races from there.
So that is your game and scoring summary brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Again, the score right now, 28-7. When we come back, we will have your Kemp Insurance halftime stat report. That's coming up on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
The all-new modern menswear in downtown New Philadelphia is the place to go for men's clothing. Stop in to see our selection of casual clothing like fall jackets, sweaters, and jeans so you can look your best and be comfortable at the game. Homecoming is coming soon, so stop in early for the best selection of shirts and slacks for the big event. Go where the best dressed guys go to shop. Modern Menswear, 130 West High Avenue, New Philadelphia. Open 10 to 6 weekdays, 10 to 3 on Saturdays. And be sure to follow on Facebook and Instagram.
Running a business is challenging, but managing your finances shouldn't be. This is Carrie Miller, Cash Management Officer at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that time is money, which is why we offer a suite of cash management solutions designed to streamline your operations. From online banking to merchant services, we have the tools you need to keep your business moving forward. Visit our website at csb1.com or call 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, your partner in success, member FDIC.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
It's easier to handle life's twists and turns with the help of someone who knows a thing or two. Shelley Cox has been serving the community as a farmer's agent for more than 40 years. As you prepare for whatever's down the road, Shelley is here to help by providing you with a range of insurance choices and personalized attention. Call Cox Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Dover at 330-364-7660 to learn more.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers, Truck, or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state. Consider Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover for all of your senior care living needs. Country Club offers assisted living, skilled nursing, rehabilitation, and long-term care. They are also the only facility in Tuscarawas County offering respiratory and ventilator care. Country Club was thoughtfully designed to ensure residents felt comfortable in their own home and features many special touches that make it more than just an assisted living and rehab facility. Tours are always available, so call them to schedule one today. Online at countryclubretirementcampus.com. Mary Zeifer's Pizza has been a local staple since 1953 with their authentic Italian cuisine created from recipes from Mary Zeifer herself. Their famous pizza featuring orange cheese is always a hit, and their subs, sandwiches, pasta, and desserts will leave your family satisfied with full bellies. When you stop at Mary Zeifer's Pizza in Dover, be sure to snap a picture in front of the pizza wings painted on the side of the building to share on social media. Mary Zeifer's Pizza, open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. on West 4th Street in Dover.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan with your Modern Menswear halftime report. It's time for your Kemp Insurance halftime stat report. Well, we'll start with the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. As I could do most of these stats in my head, there weren't a whole lot to add up for Dover. Let's start with Jack Judkins. He is 5 of 12 passing in this game, 36 yards and an interception. He's also the leading rusher for the team, 8 carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Dalen Clark has 4 carries for 15 yards, also has a reception for 2 yards. Caden Shai has a pair of catches, but only 4 yards. Robbie Koppel has the 24-yard reception, and Dante Clark has a 6-yard gain, but 6-yard reception, But Travis, not a whole lot of numbers there for Dover so far.
Yeah, not a lot offensively going on well for the Tornadoes there. And, they're fighting and scratching their guys down. They're doing what they can, but offensively just not a lot of production in the first half for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Adds up to 24 plays for the Crimson Tornadoes in the first half of this game. Let's go over to the stats for Steubenville, and we'll start with their quarterback, Aiden Davis. He has completed 23 of 24 passes for 198 yards, and once again, he has completed passes to 8 different receivers for the Big Red.
Yeah, 23 of 24, only one incomplete pass, and that was almost intercepted, and 8 different receivers. That's a productive half from the senior trigger man.
Lead receiver was Will Taylor with 5 catches for 55 yards. Brody Sakach had 4 catches for 47, and Juice Bryant 5 catches for 40 yards. In the running game, Aiden Davis scored on a 13-yard touchdown run. He has got 3 carries for 21 yards in that score, but Jalen Minifield has done the damage on the ground. He has 3 touchdowns in this game, 10 carries, 139 yards rushing, and that mostly came in the first quarter as they got some other guys in there.
Yeah, Minifield's done a lot of damage there on the Aiden Davis run. He was back to pass, saw nothing, took off, and took it in from 13 yards out. But Minifield showed his power and his speed there in the first half, and 3 scores to prove it.
So it's halftime here. The score is 28-7. Dover is trailing Steubenville, and Steubenville with the lead and the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, they get the ball, and I'm going in my little crystal ball here, Bill, and I'm calling an onside kick from the Tornadoes here to start the second half.
So we've seen it work for them before, but do you think Steubenville will be expecting that?
They could be, but Coach Ift is going to give his kids every chance to win. There's a couple philosophies when you're down fairly big at half. You can try to keep it close and be conservative and, just run the clock. Well, Coach Ift's not like that. He's giving his kids every chance, everything he can think of to win. And, they're going to come out and try whatever they can. Coach is great at halftime adjustments, so, we'll see what happens here in half number 2.
One stat we didn't mention in our Kemp Insurance stat report is the penalties against Steubenville. A lot of personal foul penalties, and even the ones that weren't personal fouls went for 15 yards.
Yeah, there was an illegal chop in there. There was a hold in there. And there was a late roughing the passer on Judkins, and 3 personal fouls aided that drive. And, so that's something, that could catch up to you in a tight football game, and you got to get it under control.
So we'll see what Dover can do in the second half here. Last week it was an incredible second half. Dover was down 2 touchdowns at halftime. They're down 3 touchdowns this time as we head into the second half. The score 28-7. Steubenville Big Red in command. We'll wrap up your Modern Menswear halftime report and get you the second half kickoff coming up on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. As your local pet store, they get to know you and your pet on a personal level. They focus on the health and wellness of your pet because they know how much they mean to you and your family. The experienced staff at Pets Place are always on hand to offer expert advice and recommend the best products for you. See them today at 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8, Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
If you're looking to make someone smile or brighten a day, call the floral experts at Pam's Posies. Pam's delivers beautiful, fresh bouquets daily for any occasion. Visit Pam's on the Boulevard across from the hospital. You can grab and go unique designs from their large 15-foot cooler. They also have houseplants, gifts, seasonal decor, boutique items, and so much more. Get unique designs with beauty and elegance every time at Pam'sPosies.com. That's Pam'sPosies.com.
Are you ready for a breath of fresh air? Simpson Salute Heating and Air is here to revolutionize the way you experience comfort. With years of dedicated service, Simpson Salute is not just about fixing your heating and cooling systems. They're about earning your respect. Their team of certified professionals work tirelessly, ensuring your home is the perfect temperature, no matter the season. Call them today and feel the difference dedication makes. Simpson Salute Heating and Air, working hard to earn your respect.
Katie, I don't know how you get to work so early, and you even have time to stop at McDonald's.
It's so quick with the McDonald's app. I order and pay from home, pull into the pickup spot, and they bring my food right out. Or I can just run in and grab it from the pickup area.
I always remember the app once I'm already at McDonald's.
But that's okay. Just use it when you order at the drive-thru or inside. Open the app, get your code, and you'll earn points toward free McDonald's food. Plus, the app is loaded with daily deals.
Suddenly I'm having a Big Mac attack.
That sounds good. I'll order it from my app.
The McDonald's mobile app. I'm loving it.
We love our pets, accidents and messes included, and Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love them even more with protection from everyday messes and odors. Shaw Pet Perfect Flooring from Williams Floor Covering features built-in protection from stains, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect, designed for you, perfect for your pet. Right now, save $2 a yard on Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect styles only at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
Consider Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover for all of your senior care living needs. Country Club offers assisted living, skilled nursing, rehabilitation, and long-term care. They are also the only facility in Tuscarawas County offering respiratory and ventilator care. Country Club was thoughtfully designed to ensure residents felt comfortable in their own home and features many special touches that make it more than just an assisted living and rehab facility. Tours are always available, so call them to schedule one today. Online at countryclubretirementcampus.com.
Stutzman's Lawn and Landscape is your one-stop shop for all your fall decor needs, and it's taken over their garden center. Not only does Stutzman's have a large selection of mums, but their variety of fall garden and home decor will give your home or office the perfect look for the season. To see all they offer, stop by Stutzman's Lawn and Landscape, located 1138 Commercial Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia, or find Stutzman's Lawn and Landscape on Facebook.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and the Home Run Ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today. And be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
Life is full of milestones: getting married, purchasing a vehicle, having children, buying a home, opening a business, planning for retirement. The list goes on, and you can enjoy these special moments even more knowing you're covered by the Hanhart Insurance Agency. Life, auto, home, disability, business, they have plans to protect you throughout all your milestones. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, a trusted name in insurance for more than 100 years.
Consider Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover for all of your senior care living needs. Country Club offers assisted living, skilled nursing, rehabilitation, and long-term care. They are also the only facility in Tuscarawas County offering respiratory and ventilator care. Country Club was thoughtfully designed to ensure residents felt comfortable in their own home and features many special touches that make it more than just an assisted living and rehab facility. Tours are always available, so call them to schedule one today. Online at countryclubretirementcampus.com.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Welcome back to Carrollton, Ohio in Warrior Stadium as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes trail the Steubenville Big Red 28-7. And Bill, we would be remiss if we didn't thank the Claxon Communications crew. We got Jacob running the controls. We got Marcus there on the camera, and we couldn't do what we do without them. They've been with us. They're doing a fine job, and that's Claxon Communications and teaming up with Big Z Sports and doing a phenomenal job here. But Dover is going to have to kick off to the Big Red here, trailing by 21.
You mentioned Big Z Sports. We should mention that there's 2 more live stream games that you can watch. You can watch the Indian Valley game or the Garraway game on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And there's no reason you can't open 2 windows on your phone or on your computer and do 2 at the same time.
Open up 2 and listen to a third one.
So again, thank you for listening to WJER. If you're on the radio, it's 100.9 FM, 1450 AM. We're also at WJER.com. That's where you can watch this game. You can also go to our YouTube channel. You can watch this game at the WJER YouTube channel and any other past games that we've live streamed, including last week's Come From Behind victory where Dover found themselves trailing 21-0 in the first quarter. Just like here, they were able to come back and pull victory from the jaws of defeat there, 37-35 on that one.
Yeah, I'd call that an all-time classic. That's worth going back and watching. That's worth the price of admission there.
So Dover, so they're down 28-14 last week at halftime. It's 28-7 as we get set to kick off the second half of this one. And again, Stubenville is going to get the ball to begin the third quarter.
I'm predicting the onside kick. We'll see what Coach Travis knows.
So Jamison Marlatt has done it before. He's aimed for a up man up there, bounced it off of his shirt.
He sure did.
I remember the guy's number, 55.
55, yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen a lineman number on a hands team.
Number 21, Shamir Adams. Number 11, Landon Kruger. And number 4, Casual Bryant.
So here comes Marlatt. He is going to send it away.
Shows what I know, Bill.
It's going to be fielded at the 5, out to the 10, 15, to the 20, 25, 30. Still going past the 35-yard line, and he is down at about the 37.
Yeah, big return there from Steubenville. Marlatt kicks it inside the 5, and they return the football to the 37-yard line.
So that was Bryant with the return. His name is spelled C-A-J-U-A-N.
I believe it's K-John.
K-John.
But they call him Juice.
We call him Juice.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
It was funny, when we were down there, I asked them about the pronunciation. They're like, you're not going to be able to do it. We can't either. So we'll call him Juice.
So here's Aiden Davis for the Big Red under center. Going to run the ball here up the middle. He's still going, so Minifield gets about 5 yards on the carry on first down, carrying defenders with him.
Yeah, Steubenville pulls the right traps with the right tackle. He folds and goes up into the B-gap backside, leads through for Minifield, and they pick up 6 yards on first down.
So 2nd and 4. Ball is on the Stubenville 43. Again, Minifield over 100 yards rushing in the first half. And Steubenville lines up in the I formation. Big formation there, nobody out wide. Handoff up the middle again to Minifield. He's stopped. He's going to be a yard or so short of the first down.
Yeah, big hit there from T.J. Arnold there for the Tornadoes. Saw Minifield get up into the second level there and get rocked. T.J. Arnold come down the line of scrimmage and got a good shot on him.
So just about 2 on the carry then. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Steubenville Big Red. Ball at about the Steubenville 46-yard line. Again, big formation to start the second half here for the Big Red. Minifield's going to take it again. He's going to get a first down on the left side and more. He's at the 40, 35, 30. He's just got one man to beat. 20, 15, 10, 5 into the end zone. And it is a touchdown for the Big Red.
Yeah, the Steubenville stretch here to the boundary, and he gets untouched to the second level and houses the football.
It's the second touchdown run of about that length. About 54 yards on that one. Had a 55-yarder in the first half. That's 109 yards on 2 touchdown runs. We'll see what the penalty is. Touchdown is good. Sideline warning on the Steubenville Big Red. So, Travis, there's no yardage on that. It's a warning.
The first one's just a warning. The second one is a 15-yard penalty, and that would go to the head coach. But what happens when the side judge is running up and down? You got to stay out of the white. There's only one coach allowed in the white. Everyone else on the sideline has to be behind it, and he must have bumped into somebody, and that'll pick up the warning.
So the extra point is on the way. Kick is up, and it's good. It's 35-7. Dover trailing with about 10 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the third quarter. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
When you think flowers for all your special occasions, think Pam's Posies on the Boulevard, across from the hospital. Pam's makes birthdays, anniversaries, and your special moments so much brighter because flowers lift spirits and deliver smiles. For unique designs with style, beauty, and elegance every time, shop local, shop quality, shop Pam's Posies on the Boulevard. Online at pamsposies.com. That's pamsposies.com.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan inside the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. 10-16 to play in the third quarter. Dover is trailing 35-7. Gave up a 54-yard touchdown run on Steubenville's first possession of the second half.
Yeah, the Dover kicked off. There was a big return there by Steubenville, and then they hit the Steubenville stretch here to the boundary.
That drive was all Jalen Minifield. 3 carries, 62 yards. Kickoff again into the end zone. So Dover will start once again from their 20-yard line.
And we talked about it before. That's quite a weapon. If you can make other teams drive 80 yards, it's very difficult to drive the whole length of the field.
That's what Dover's had to do all game. The only time they were able to do it successfully was mainly because of penalties against the Steubenville Big Red.
Yeah, they got 45 yards and penalties on that drive. A nice throw from Judkins to Koppel to go to the 1, and then Judkins hops in on the quarterback sneak from inside the 1.
So Judkins is in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Clark, who goes around the left side. He finds the corner. He's out close to first down yardage. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, nice run there. It's going to be second down here in about 1, but nice run there by Clark. Hits the left side outside the left tackle, gets the corner, turns to the corner, picks up 9 on first down, 2nd and 1 for the Tornadoes.
So they start this half with a more traditional approach with 5 linemen in the center of the field. Again, Judkins in the shotgun with Clark next to him. Second down and 1. Judkins is going to run it around the right side, trying to turn on the speed. He can't quite get there. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, low snap there, threw off the timing of that play, so Judkins took off and get what he could get, and picks up a half a yard. It's going to be 3rd and a half a yard as Judkins gets up a little slow.
Yeah, holding on to his hip there. He's going to come out of the game. Or no, he's just going to go talk to
he's going to go get
Coach
the play.
Dan Ift.
Yeah, he's going to go get the play. Gingerly jogging back in is the junior trigger man.
3rd and 1, 10 seconds left on the play clock here. Dover trailing 35-7. This is their first drive of the second half. They're under 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Handoff to Clark. He is stopped in the backfield. They did not get that play off.
Well, when you get down on the play clock, they know they can jump the snap, though, because they know you have to snap the football. And that put Dover behind the 8 ball there. They lose a yard on the handoff to Clark and have to punt the football away after being 2nd down and 1.
So Marlatt into the game. Another 3 and out for Dover.
I look for Stubenville to come after this one, Bill.
8 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Dover trailing 35-7. Marlatt going to punt from about his 17-yard line. Kicks it high in the air.
Way short.
But it goes way out of bounds. It's not going to get to midfield.
No, they're going to have it inside the 40-yard line of the Tornadoes. They're going to start with the ball about the 36-yard line, 35.
Punt goes out of bounds.
The 40.
Will be 1st and 10 for Stubenville.
Well, that's a fortuitous spot. I mean, as far as the spots go for that kick, because it looked like it went out of bounds there, but was about 6 yards out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, so how they marked that, the side judge walks, the center judge and the referee hold their hand up. When they drop their hand, he stops, so they're checking for the angle. Tornadoes defense is backed up after giving up the long touchdown a moment ago.
High formation behind Aiden Davis, the quarterback for the Big Red. Just going to hand it off to Minifield, who powers ahead for a gain of about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, a little fold block. They pulled the left guard, and that was number 4 on the carry for
Bryant.
the Big Red.
That was Juice.
Yeah, that was Juice Bryant. He picks up 4. Cam Nauer loses his helmet, so he's going to have to take a play off.
Aiden Immel was in there to help on the tackle. 2nd down and 6 for the Big Red in Dover territory at the Dover 35-yard line. Davis under center, plenty of time on the clock. Handoff goes up the middle again to Bryant, who's going to get spun around and taken down. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, just straight ISO there over left guard for the Big Red and tackled there on the Tornadoes. Looked like Aiden Immel on the stop there.
All right, 3rd and 1 for the Big Red. 31-yard line. Again, they get to play in quickly. It's Davis at quarterback. Handed off once again. He's got first down yardage, and he's driven out of bounds. Again, that's Bryant on the carry.
Bryant giving Minifield a breather. Hits the stretch there on 3rd and 1 for the first down.
Gain of 8 on the play.
The thing that Stubenville does well is they put a hat on the hat and they block you to the echo of the whistle, and they run that stretch with efficiency.
7 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Steubenville in control, 35-7. All positive plays for the Big Red on offense. They've had 6 plays this half. They've rushed it every time. Sending Trayvon Wiggins in motion, but they're going to run it again to Bryant up the middle, who dodges some tacklers, gets down into the red zone, down inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of about 7 or 8.
Yeah, they're going to get 8 there on first down, just winning the line of scrimmage. Liam Mast on the stop for the Tornadoes. It's 2nd down and 2 for the Big Red. They're methodically on this drive moving the football, Bill.
So they're at the 15-yard line as the clock winds under 6:40 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Again, they get a score here. That clock is not going to stop winding.
That's correct. Yeah, then high school football, 30-point lead constitutes a running clock, so it will not stop only on change of possession.
This time it's a handoff on the jet sweep. Stuffed by Dover. Zaire Scurry with the tackle. Loss on the play.
The Tornadoes did a phenomenal job of stringing that out horizontally. They ran the jet. The Tornadoes worked down the line of scrimmage until they can get the stop, and they lose 1 yard there, a couple yards rather. It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
So again, clock is winding down to about 6 minutes to play. 3rd quarter, 35-7, Steubenville in control. Again, Dover's using some substitutes out there on defense. We've heard Aiden Immel's name called a few times, making a couple tackles out there.
Yeah, he's in at linebacker, the senior.
Again, Steubenville, big formation.
Stretch.
Handoff to the left side. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get inside the goal line, inside the 5-yard line, down to the goal line.
Inside the goal line.
Inside. And they do call it a touchdown.
Yeah. The Steubenville stretch, Bill.
Juice Bryant with the score.
Yeah, they just run Steubenville stretch. It's their bread and butter. They run that from the time they're born, I think, down there. And they got the edge there. They sealed the edge. And Bryant didn't get touched for about 8 yards and then powers his way into the end zone. And that's going to put them up 41-7 with the extra point to come here from Bauer.
About 5:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. And the clock is moving because it is a running clock now. Extra point is good, and Steubenville has matched the score from the previous game where they beat Dover 42-7 earlier this season. Was the extra point no good? The scoreboard has not changed. Anyway, we'll be back. Steubenville in control over Dover here on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
It's time to level up your service with Omni Fiber's 100% fiber internet. We're expanding our network to connect more communities to the power of fiber. Enjoy premium Wi-Fi, free installation, speeds up to 2 gig, and our 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit omnifiber.com/radio to learn more. Welcome to the Fiber Hub.
It is 42-7 here with about 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Steubenville set to kick off once again. Again, Bauer's kicks have all gone into the end zone for a touchback. Dover started just about all their drives at the 20. And this one will be no different. Dover's going to start 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line Travis, we have a running clock. It's 42-7. That was the score last time. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot Dover's been able to do here to make a dent in this Big Red team.
Yeah, Big Red is on a roll. They got the momentum early with some quick touchdowns and haven't relinquished that. Dover put one drive together and couldn't do much offensively since then, and they're coming out here with the running clock. Hopefully they can put something together. Again, the score's over 30. The clock will not stop, even on incompletions.
So Dover went 3 and out on their first possession of the second half. Here's Judkins back to pass. He is going to get taken down and sacked.
Yeah, that's going to be a sack.
Just a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, Stubenville rushing 3 and 4 there. Got pressure on Judkins.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Again, a lot of defensive players getting into the action there for the Big Red.
Did you say 40 people logged tackles for Big Red on the year? That's incredible. Dover has like 46 on their roster.
Mm-hmm. Give or take, if you look at the statistical chart for the Steubenville Big Red, there's about 40 guys on there with defensive statistics. Judkins in shotgun, he drops the snap and he falls on it, so that is another loss on the play. This time drops about 4 more.
Yeah, when you get sacked and then you drop the football, that hurts your rushing totals if you're a quarterback.
So it's going to be 3rd down and maybe 16 for Dover on their own 14-yard line.
Not many plays in the playbook for 3rd and 16. I look for screen, look for draw, look for them to bubble or something of that nature.
All right, I'm ready to give credit for that sack to Travell Swift. T. Swift.
Timeout Dover.
Dover takes a timeout on a 3rd and 16 with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. They trail 42-7 on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
We love our pets, accidents and messes included, and Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love them even more with protection from everyday messes and odors. Shaw Pet Perfect Flooring from Williams Floor Covering features built-in protection from stains, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect, designed for you, perfect for your pet. Right now, save $2 a yard on Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect styles only at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
We're back at WJER Stadium in Carrollton, where Steubenville is in control of the Sweet 16 matchup in Division III. The score is 42-7, and Dover's backed up again. It's 3rd down and 16 for the Crimson Tornadoes. They're at their own 14-yard line.
New quarterback into the game.
And he is going to get sacked as well. Back at the 5-yard line, that's a loss of 9.
Yeah, 16. Dieter Weber into the game for Judkins there. Judkins must be injured, and he drops back and quickly takes the sack.
Ja'Kai Muntz with the tackle and the sack.
The Tornadoes are going to have to punt out of their own end zone, Bill, and with that, Marlette, is a little slower in his approach. He doesn't get the 14 yards you'd like, and so this is dangerous for the Tornadoes.
I think Steubenville's waving off the rush, though, looking at what their coaches are doing on the sideline.
Yeah, they didn't come after it here.
Kick is better this time, angles it towards the sidelines.
Right
down the middle, past the 50-yard line. And it's going to be downed at the 43-yard line of Steubenville. So Steubenville takes over in command of this game under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, and they lead 42-7. Dover with another 3 and out, 3 plays that went the wrong direction.
Yeah, 2 sacks and a drop snap there on that play, and I don't know if something happened to Judkins on that snap, but he didn't play that third down play. The freshman come in there, Dieter Weber, and got sacked also, but the clock is still running. It's $1:20 here in the third quarter.
Well, we saw Judkins get up gingerly after a carry, hurt his hip on that one, it looked like. But 42-7 is your score here. There is a running clock, and the
2's in for Steubenville.
There is a flag on the play.
Delay a game. That'll back them up 5, but the 2 offenses in here for Steubenville. The 1s are done for the night.
The 2s get plenty of work for the Big Red.
Just over 50 seconds here to go in the third quarter.
42-7 is the score. The winner of this game, likely Steubenville, advanced to play likely Bishop Watterson as they lead 30-0 over Licking Valley in that semifinal game. Here's a rush along the left side. Number 33 with the carry. We're going to have to add some more names to our statistical chart here.
About 10-yard pickup there on first down for the Big Red. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Talon Patton on the stop for the Tornadoes.
John Hython with the carry there. And that is going to end the third quarter. So we head to the fourth quarter. Steubenville with the running clock and firm control of this one. 42-7 is your score on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure, you know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna, 5 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store and check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan inside the Republic State Mortgage mobile studio. 42-7 is our score here. The clock is already running in the fourth quarter as it is a running clock, so we are under 12 minutes to play. Stubenville has the ball. It's 2nd down and 4. A lot of backups getting into the game right now for the Big Red. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. He's at the 50. He's got first down yardage. And Heighton gets down inside Dover territory.
Carson McGarry, the sophomore linebacker, with a stop there, but not before the 14, 15-yard gain.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Big Red at the 37.
John Hython is the running back they're going with now. Again, the score's 42-7. The clock is winding. We are going to be under 11 minutes to play here as it's 1st and 10 for the Big Red inside the 40. Ball on the Dover 37. Handoff once again to Hython, who's going around the left side. Slips a tackle. Gets close to first down yardage along the Dover sideline.
Picks up 9 there. Cooper Kinnear, the freshman, tried to come up and make the tackle. He comes up limping. 8-yard pickup, 2nd down and 2. Just a toss play there to the boundary for Hython. Gets around the corner.
Again, clock running. 10.5 to play here. 42-7. Steubenville on their way to another regional final. They will play Bishop Watterson in what should be a battle.
Bishop Watterson, a very good football team.
2nd down and about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Handoff once again. Tries to cut back. He is unsuccessful, and that's going to be a loss on the play of maybe 1 yard. Hython again with the carry.
Yeah, lose 1 there. 52, Colin Peoples for the Tornadoes on the stop. Gavin Herman, the junior, with the helper.
So 3rd and 3 coming up for Steubenville. Clock under 10 minutes now to play in the game.
It's going to be battles of 13-0 next week. The Eagles of Bishop Watterson are going to take on the Big Red from Steubenville.
Dover's going to finish the season with 9 wins against 3 losses. Well, it's going to be 4 losses after this one. But really a great comeback here in the playoffs after a disappointing loss to end the season in Week 10 and 2 incredible victories in the postseason.
Yeah, they went down to Columbus. Road Warriors beat Granville down there, who only had 1 loss. And last week come in and shock the world against Tri-Valley, down 21-0 early, come back and win an instant classic 37-35.
Colin Peoples with the tackle again, but 3 yards on the carry and a first down for Hython and the Steubenville Big Red. 1st and 10. Clock under 9 minutes. This time they're going to throw it. Looks for the receiver. It is incomplete. So Santino Haney is the backup quarterback in there.
Dante Clark on the coverage for the Tornadoes. And in the high school rules with the running clock, Bill, that incompletion does not stop the clock like it typically would in high school football. So that clock's just going to run.
And we are about 8.5 to play here in this one. Again, Dover, 9 wins, 4 losses on the season, won 2 games in the playoffs. They are a Sweet 16 team in Division III. Little handoff around to the right side. It's going to be taken down after a gain of maybe 5 on the play. Zaire Scurry on the carry.
Good. Good. Sorry.
I was going to say, we're talking about Dover's season and, so many injuries. Even right from the beginning, they lost Isaac Blickensderfer, was their leading tackler for 2 years.
Before that, in the preseason, they lost a 2-year starter on the defensive line, Ryan Langler, who was also going to play guard.
Mason Royer was going to be their signal caller at the linebacker position.
Sure. He went out early. Blickensderfer, the D1 prospect, the All-Ohioan, he went out early. Colton Gribble went down.
How long have Jack McKinnon and Cam Nauer been playing hurt out there?
And Brady Hart, they're all playing with wrapped-up arms.
And coming into this game, Justice Hughes, who, obviously they're leading rusher and leader in yards from scrimmage, but also he's been an inspiration in the last 3 or 4 weeks with the way he's been running the ball.
Yeah, and Cale Oswald, kind of that security blanket coming back to the football for Judkins. He was out tonight. Somebody said a couple weeks ago you can't spell ER without Dover. They've caught the injury bug this year. It's been unfortunate.
But they have persevered. They have overcome it. Just the Steubenville Big Red. Too big of a task this week for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes.
On 4th down, Dover's going to get the stop here, Bill.
Dover does get a 4th down stop as the clock winds under 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the game.
Colin Peoples and Cooper Kinnair on the stop for the Tornadoes there.
So Dover's going to take over possession of the ball. They have their backup quarterback in, Dieter Weber.
Dover will take over 1st and 10 on downs.
He is a freshman. Seen some pretty good throws out of him at the JV level. 1st and 10 from the 20 once again for the Crimson Tornadoes. Again, 42-7 is your score.
Judkins back in at the quarterback spot here.
Okay, so Judkins back in.
The kid's tough as nails, Bill. He doesn't want to sit out.
The junior quarterback back to throw. Finds Colin Bruno across the middle, gets a blocker in front of him who lays down a defender, and Bruno gets a 1st down.
A little late penalty.
Gain of about 15 yards on the play.
Dalen Clark was leveling people over there, leading Bruno.
John Hypon on the stop for Big Red. Penalty marker down on the field.
So we'll see what the penalty is. Bruno's going to get 15 yards on that reception, but it doesn't look like Dover is moving ahead.
Personal foul on the Tornadoes. Blindside block on the Tornadoes.
Is that what we saw to Dalen Clark? It looked like he was lead blocking, not blindside blocking.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
But if you're on YouTube, feel free to watch this game again and see if you can find out if that was if you agree with the call.
Usually I catch those, Bill. I'll have to go home and watch it on YouTube and see what I missed.
42-7 is our score here. Stubenville leading Dover with just about 4.5 minutes to play in this one. We have a running clock. Judkins, the junior quarterback, back into the game. Again, looks over the middle. Incomplete pass. Robbie Koppel in and out of his hands.
They tried to get it to Koppel. It was high there, off Koppel's hands, and it hit the linebacker and bounced towards Koppel again, but couldn't bring it in. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9. 4:20 to play. 42-7, Steubenville in the lead. Again, we're winding down the season here for the Crimson Tornadoes. They played into week 13. First time they've done that since, 2021?
Yeah, 2021, yeah. Where I believe they lost to Chardon, the state champions.
This time, Judkins finds a receiver across the middle, but it's just a short gain on the play of maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 or 8 there. Nobody open for Judkins. He hits the relief valve shy in the middle of the field, picks up 2.
We're about 3.5 minutes to play in this game. Again, Stubenville on their way to a regional final. 42-7, they are leading in this one. Last we heard, Bishop Watterson was up 30-0 over Licking Valley on the other side of this regional. Closing in on 3 minutes to go. 3rd and 7 for the Crimson Tornadoes.
Yeah, still 30-0 in that one.
Quick pitch out here to the right side. Runner makes a couple of moves.
Dalen Clark.
Dalen Clark gets a first down for Dover. Gain of about 12.
Yeah, so it looks like Watterson-Steubenville matchup next week.
Getting close to 2.5 minutes to play in this one. Steubenville leading 42-7. That's the exact same score of the regular season matchup between these two teams. Steubenville won that game on the strength of a huge second quarter. This time it was on the strength of a dominating first quarter where they were up 21-0 out of the gate. Here's Judkins to pass. Swings it out to Clark again. He's going to get big yardage here, 45-50, out to the 40, 35-30. It's a foot race to the end zone. Dalen Clark is going to score a touchdown for the Crimson Tornadoes with 2 minutes to play in this one.
Yeah, that's going to be about from 66 yards out there from Judkins. A little swing pass to Clark. Great lead blocking out there by Colin Bruno, the senior, and Dante Clark, the freshman, leading the way. And Clark's athleticism does the rest as he houses the football.
So 42-13 right now, waiting on the extra point from Jamison Marlatt. The clock is stopped. As your lead right now is 29 points.
So it went under 30, so they'll go back to regular football here.
Referees stop this one.
Flag down on the field.
Again, under 2 minutes to play in this game. Dover adds a touchdown.
There's another one
flag.
here. There's flags everywhere. They're escorting a football player off, and they've thrown another flag. Dover's going to kick off from inside Steubenville territory.
Hard to tell what's going on out there. Something is being said in the vicinity of the officials.
Being said, yeah. It looked like it was directed at the officials as there's no Tornado football player out there.
They want to see that player on the sidelines, too.
If he's ejected, he will have to sit next week. Now, this is the backups for the Big Red. Unsportsmanlike.
2 of them against
Steubenville. So
Steubenville.
that'll be 30 yards and penalties. Those do not run. They run together. They add them up. So Dover will be kicking off from inside Big Red territory.
They're not concurrent sentences.
They are not. No.
They are consecutive.
That's right.
Well, now we got 2 on Dover now? He just signaled unsportsmanlike on Dover
I think he
twice.
pointed the wrong way. Who knows what he's doing?
Here comes another official to say, excuse me, I think you pointed the wrong way on those.
Yeah. Timeout. I messed up. Unsportsmanlike twice on Steubenville.
The score's 42-13. We have a minute 20, a minute 50. They ran some time off the clock, but they put it back on now.
Nonetheless, great run after the catch by Dalen Clark and Marlatt for the extra point.
The extra point is up, and it's going to make it 42-14 with a minute 56 to play in the game. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
A&E Coin in Dover always pays top dollar for gold, silver, jewelry, and coins. Owned and operated by Andy Gintz, A&E Coin is the largest small shop in the valley. Want to see if you have something lying around the house that might be worth some cold, hard cash? Bring it to A&E Coin, and Andy will evaluate it to determine a fair and honest dollar value. Then, the choice is yours. Andy is very knowledgeable and often educates his customers about the history and value of their items. So remember A&E Coin when you want to trade your valuables for cash. Located on the corner of 4th and Worcester in Dover.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan inside the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. Score here 42-14. Steubenville headed to a regional final. Dover just scored a touchdown, though. Dalen Clark went 66 yards for the score. They have not conceded this game yet. There were 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, but it looks like they're only giving them he marked them off separately. So here we go. They are kicking off.
Yeah, they're going to kick off from like the 30-yard line.
I mean, why not try an onside kick here?
This is field goal range.
Yeah. So, I mean, your onside kick goes 10 yards. It's at the 20.
Yeah, for sure.
After the penalty, Marlett will kick off for Dover.
That's, 4, 5, or 6 15-yarders. Well, at least 5 tonight from the Big Red.
Well, 2 on that play, 3 on that one drive. You also had that illegal chop block.
Now we got a coach out on the field.
Couple coaches.
He's lining them up somehow. That's totally illegal.
So a couple coaches, a couple yards out onto the field for Steubenville.
What
is he doing out over there?
He's out in the middle of the field.
This looks like a 5th grade soccer game where the coaches run around with the players to get them in the right spots. All right, here's Marlatt going to kick it off. Looks like he's going to put his leg into it and just squib it out of the end zone. So
yeah, Dan's too classy to onside kick there.
They'll get the ball at the 20-yard line. Will Steubenville. They lead 42-14. Minute 56 to play. Timeout, Steubenville. So we'll be back on your sports voice of the Valley.
Begin your transformational experience at Kent State University at Tuscarawas, where you will feel a sense of purpose, community, and belonging. Create your own path and choose from 30 bachelor's, associate, and certificate programs. Kent State Tuscarawas is home to 8 USCAA Division II men's and women's athletic teams, 19 active student clubs and organizations, and a community dedicated to helping you succeed in achieving your educational goals. Stay close to home and spend less at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Steubenville about to take a knee as they lead this game 42-14. Just a minute 56 to play in this one. Steubenville is going to run the ball out to the right side. Dover's going to take him down in bounds.
81, DeAndre Gidley.
No gain on the play.
The Tornadoes here, they're back to regular clock here. Brady Gibb, the senior defensive end, in the stop for the Tornadoes.
Again, if you look at the season statistics for the Steubenville Big Red, about 20 different players have had rushes on their season. That says something to their depth. Also says something to how many games they've won with the running clock in the second half. 20 different players have caught passes. Run up the middle this time. Again, Dover's going to stop them for no gain. Clock is running. Just about a minute left in this one. 42-14, Steubenville moving on. Dover's season is going to come to an end with a 9-4 record, but they played hard all season, battling injuries, overcoming adversity, and a season they should be proud of here into the Sweet 16.
Most certainly. You know, you're into the Sweet 16, and there's not many teams still playing with 10 guys not playing from their scrimmages in game one. And, Dover made no excuses. They kept getting up off the mat every week and practicing. They lost a couple tough ones in a row there mid-season, one to the Steubenville Big Red, but kept fighting, had a wonderful season, got into the Sweet 16 of the playoffs.
Well, this Dover defensive unit is not letting the second-team Steubenville offense go anywhere. Loss on the play brings up 4th down. We're going to be done with this game, though. We are about 15 seconds to play. 42-14 is your score. Again, the Steubenville Big Red advanced to a regional final game against one of the schools out of Columbus, Bishop Watterson. Battle of Unbeatens coming up next week in the Division III Region 11 final. But Dover's season comes to an end in Week 13. They did win 2 games in these playoffs, but their season comes to an end at the hands of the Big Red. 42-14 is the final score. Again, teams shaking hands here to end the game. Dover head coach Dan Ift, Stubenville head coach Reno Sakach. With both of these coaches decades into their careers, I'm sure there's talk on both sides. Is this the last season for either of them? We don't know that, but we do know
30 seasons for Dan Ift, 41, so 71 seasons between these two head coaches patrolling the sidelines.
So 42-14 is your final score here. We'll be back to wrap it up with your stat report and your game and scoring summary, along with your Kent State scoreboard update. That's next on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Are you in the market for a new car or truck? Insurance rates vary greatly from car to car. So if you're in the market for a new car, light truck, or sport utility vehicle, it pays to call the Hanhart Insurance Agency first for a quote. Find out what it will cost you to put your new vehicle on the road before you buy. The Hanhart Insurance Agency, a trusted name for over 100 years, on West 3rd Street in Dover.
We'll be there when you need us. Hanhart Insurance.
If you're looking to make someone smile or brighten a day, call the floral experts at Pam's Posies. Pam's delivers beautiful, fresh bouquets daily for any occasion. Visit Pam's on the boulevard across from the hospital. You can grab and go unique designs from their large 15-foot cooler. They also have houseplants, gifts, seasonal decor, boutique items, and so much more. Get unique designs with beauty and elegance every time at Pam'sPosies.com. That's Pam'sPosies.com.
Welcome home to the serenity and the hospitality of the Hennis Care Center in Dover and in Bolivar. Since 1947, 4 generations of the Hennis family have stood as leaders in the area with up-to-date facilities and caring, compassionate staff. With the care, safety, and happiness of every resident in mind, Hennis Care Center is a home filled with love, laughter, and amenities like chef-prepared meals, rehabilitation services, and social activities. To learn more, visit them online at henniscarecenter.com.
Smith Dairy, family owned and operated since 1909, supports all students in sports. Dairy can only be its freshest if it's local. That's why Smith stays local with over 100 local Ohio dairy farmers who stay true to tradition and won't budge to cut corners. From chocolate milk to cottage cheese and ice cream, Smith's offers a wide variety of premium dairy products for any and every occasion. Look for Smith's signature yellow packaging at your favorite local retailer near you. Smith Dairy, tradition you can taste.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Pets Place in New Philadelphia is your locally owned leader in pet supply and wellness. As your local pet store, they get to know you and your pet on a personal level. They focus on the health and wellness of your pet because they know how much they mean to you and your family. The experienced staff at Pets Place are always on hand to offer expert advice and recommend the best products for you. See them today at 118 Commercial Avenue Southwest in New Philadelphia. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8, Saturday and Sunday 9 to 6. You can also visit at petsplaceohio.com or on Facebook.
In the Republic State Mortgage studio, Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan wrapping up the Dover Crimson Tornado football season. 9-4, their final record after falling to the undefeated Steubenville Big Red. 42-14, your final score here. Just a season full of injuries. Kind of finally caught up to the Crimson Tornadoes.
Yeah, like I said, they have 10 positions down from the first game. That's half. You only play 22 kids, and they're down to half of those, and they kept fighting, they kept battling. They as Coach If would say, we got knocked down, we bled, we rested, and we got back up and fought again. And it is a season to be proud of. 9 wins, getting into the Sweet 16, and the teams they lost to, Indian Valley still are playing an undefeated. Steubenville still playing undefeated, and they lost Week 10 to their rival in a close one. one, but and so they lost to Stubenville again tonight. So 4 losses, 3 of them were to undefeated football teams. So nothing to be hanging your head on. But football is different, Bill. I say this almost every end of football season. It's so different in that you can never do it again like this. If you're a basketball player, you can play in men's league or pick up. If you're a runner, you can always do that. But you can never play football again. So you'll see these seniors play for their last time. It's hard to take off that jersey. It's hard to take off those pads because it's never, ever the same again.
Plenty of memories this season. One of those memories, of course, last week's 37-35 come from behind win.
Absolutely.
You're watching this on WJER.com. You can watch that game. You can watch the replay of that. It will be there on YouTube and at WJER.com. So thanks for tuning in with us here. It's time for your Kent State Tuscarawas scoreboard update, and we'll go to Travis McClellan for that.
So, like you said here, this final from Carrollton, Stubenville 42, Dover 14. A final from the Indian Valley game. They move on to the Elite Eight, 42-23 over New Lexington. Garraway falls to South Range, 42-14 there. Ridgewood falls to Northmore, 21-7. Conotton Valley and Eastern in a tight one. Eastern leading 21-16 late in the fourth quarter there for Conotton Valley. Malvern and Hillsdale in an epic battle, Bill. Fourth quarter, Hillsdale 44, Malvern 40. And like we said, this Steubenville Big Red team will go on to play Bishop Watterson as that's gone final 30-0.
All right, thanks, Travis McClellan. That is your Kent State Tuscarawas scoreboard update. Earn your degree at Kent State Tuscarawas and discover a world of opportunities, a sense of belonging, and a caring community. Save money and stay close to home. Plan your future today at kent.edu/Tusk. We are Kent State, and you belong here. All right, we have to wrap this game up. Coming up, we'll bring you your Subway Player of the Game. We pick one for every contest that we air on WJER, including this one. We'll also have your Kemp Insurance Stat Report, and we'll wrap it up here from Carrollton. 42-14 your final, Steubenville over Dover. We'll be back on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
To be a success in football, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. Nathan and Don Kemp and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services can assist property owners with navigating the real estate sale and closing process and sale-by-owner transactions, including home sales and vacant ground sales. The staff at Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services prepares purchase agreements and transfer deeds in sale-by-owner situations. Give Office Manager Renee Beam a call at 330-602-1800 to discuss your sale-by-owner matter.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
You have to refresh to be fresh. And at Subway, they're always evolving to serve up craveable food and a great workplace. Subway is committed to nurturing talent and growing careers. Whether you'd like to become a part-time sandwich artist or if you're looking for a career in management, Subway wants to meet you. Subway's mission is to fuel your potential with competitive wages, flexible hours, opportunities for benefits, even a meal plan to keep you feeling fresh and full. Apply today by visiting Subway.com and clicking on Careers.
Bill Hammerstrom, Travis McClellan inside your we're going to bring you your Kemp Insurance Stat Report coming up. But first, it's your Subway Player of the Game. It's a tough one here because Dover loses 42-14. And just like in the last Steubenville game, there isn't a Dover player down there who wants to accept a Player of the Game award when you lose 42-14. But we do like to recognize a Subway Player of the Game from each contest that we air on our station, and we want to air our home team, and that would be the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. So our Subway Player of the Game today is the player who scored a touchdown in the second half. Big play, 66-yard touchdown reception for Dalen Clark. Dalen Clark made some tackles, too, on defense. But, again, Dover didn't have the ball a whole lot in this game and wasn't able to do a whole lot to stop Steubenville. But we will honor Dalen Clark with our Subway Player of the Game for his 66-yard touchdown reception. He did finish the game with 3 catches for 80 yards and that touchdown. So congratulations to Dalen Clark, the Subway Player of the Game. Subway, eat fresh. Time for your Kemp Insurance Stat Report. That one's brought to you by Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agent for more than 35 years. Travis, I bet you can guess some of the statistics for this one.
Yeah, it wasn't real pretty from the Tornadoes stat-wise here, and when you come up short in the Sweet 16 and you get beat 42-14, there's not a lot to show on there. But I'll say this: the Tornadoes didn't quit; they fought to the end and came up short tonight.
Once again, Jack Judkins came back into the game after getting hurt.
Sure.
Tough kid. He'll be back next year. He's a junior. He was 7 of 17 for 160 yards, an interception, and a touchdown today. He also ran the ball mostly in the first half, 8 carries for 49 yards. In the second half, he got sacked a couple of times, so he kind of lost some of those yards that he had gained in the first half.
And one of his runs of 20 yards got called back on a penalty.
Again, Dalen Clark had 3 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. He also rushed the ball 6 times for 24 yards. Now the big stats came from the Steubenville Big Red. Aiden Davis did not attempt a pass in the second half. He was 23 of 24 in the first half for 198 yards. He also rushed for a 13-yard touchdown. He had 4 carries for 18 yards. That was all in the first half. Jalen Minifield was the guy who did all the damage for the Steubenville Big Red. He rushed 13 times for 201 yards and 4 touchdowns in the contest, including those 2 big ones, 55 and 54 yards.
Yeah, he took that punt from the Tornadoes there and ran off with it. Minifield is their bell cow, and he proved it again tonight, Bill.
So Steubenville led 28-7 at the half, ended up winning it 42-14 here. Big first quarter. It was 21-0 after the first quarter. They went on 3 long touchdown drives, one of them 87 yards, 10 plays to open the contest. Dover couldn't get anything going offensively. They tried some different formations as they were dealing with 2 of their skill players down. Didn't quite work out for them. Again, it was 28-7 at the half. The second half, running clock pretty soon into that second half, and Dover falls 42-14. That would be your game and scoring summary brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Well, Travis, we're going to wrap up the season now for the Crimson Tornadoes. We also have Jason Hall in here. It's been a privilege to be able to call Dover Crimson Tornado
Jason for
games.
the technical difficulties tonight, but
he's usually our sideline reporter. But it's been a great season, I think, following the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. We hope you've enjoyed listening to us for all 13 weeks here with Dover. We got extended an extra 3 weeks thanks to the gutsy effort by the Crimson Tornadoes. Do you want to put a bow on their season, Travis?
I think everybody on that Crimson Tornado sideline can be proud of what happened this year, and it was an honor calling them. It was fun to call with you, Bill, our first season working together, and Jason, the Cracker Jack sideline guy, always on top of things for us down there. And as far as the season goes, 9-4 into the Sweet 16 is nothing to hang your head about. And as much as the team's not going to take any solace in that now, looking back on it, they're going to see successes. They're going to see life lessons where they battled through adversity with players going down, all Ohioans going down. And, every week it seemed like there was a new lineup. I make those spotter sheets, and this is the first year I've had to rewrite them every single week because people were in and out of the lineup with injuries. And, but all in all, successful into the Sweet 16, won 2 games, an instant classic last week, and, nothing to hang your head about if you're a Crimson Tornado.
Absolutely proud of the Crimson Tornadoes. We want to thank a whole bunch of people.
Sure.
We want to thank Dan Ift for being as accommodating as he was for all of our coaches' corners this year and being available on the field for interviews. Hey, thanks to Claxon Communications, Jacob and Marcus here. Jacob, the last 2 weeks, putting on some outstanding videos on YouTube. 100%. Check those out. Thanks to Ryan Pasternak, who's sitting back at the studio making sure that we are on the radio. Thanks to the Big Z Sports crew, too, for leading us in every Friday with their Big Z Sports show. And then, stick around after on the radio. You can listen to them wrap up all the playoff action from around the area. So, again, Jason Hall, Travis McClellan, Bill Hammerstrom. Biggest thanks to you for listening to us for 13 weeks. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes fall today 42-14 to the Steubenville Big Red, but it has been an outstanding season and something to be proud of for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. On your Sports Voice of the Valley, I'm Bill Hammerstrom for WJER and Big Z Sports.
You've been listening to high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes on the Big Z Sports Network. Heard right here on WJER Radio, online at WJER.com, and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game included the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored by Williams Floor Covering, Sugar Valley Meats, and Wood Electric. The First Federal Community Bank football forecast. The Commercial and Savings Bank keys to the game. The Wendy's starting lineup. The National Anthem, sponsored by VFW Post 1445. The A&E Coin Mary Zeifers Pizza Coin Toss. Play-by-play coverage brought to you by Hanhart Insurance. The Tuscarawas County YMCA Kickoff. Make the Call, sponsored by McInturf Realty. The Pam's Posies Performance Play. The Modern Menswear Halftime Report. The Kemp Insurance Stat Report. The Game and Scoring Summary, sponsored by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. The Pets Place Red Zone. The Country Club Rehabilitation Campus Sideline Report. The Kent State Tuscarawas Scoreboard Update. The Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. The Smith Dairy Bueller's Power Up. The Cartoons and Accessories In-Game Score Update. And the Subway Player of the Game. Other sponsors included Hennis Care Center, Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, Connolly Hillier & Welch Title Services, Solid Rock Photos, McDonald's, Cox Insurance and Financial Services, Yoder's Hometown Market, Omni Fiber, Stutzman's Lawn and Garden, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kua Refinishing, Troyer's Trail Bologna, and Henry Heating, Cooling and Plumbing. Tune in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for Sports Talk with Bill Hammerstrom and Roger Metzger for an in-depth look at tonight's gridiron action from around the Valley. And right now, stay tuned as we rejoin the Big Z Sports Show on our sister station, WTUZ. For the best Crimson Tornado coverage all season long, keep your radio tuned to Big Z Sports on WJER. We are the combined sports voices of the Valley.